Ready? You know the thing come down. It's your boy, Professor SFB in the building right now. Extra lesson now. We get the warm up already. You know the thing come down. Pop up the light button now. Pop up the blood clot light button now. Ready. Pop up the light button. Pop up the light button. You know the thing go. Where say Live Nation needed and all that. Look like them just understand the ball game. But tell them it's only a matter of time, you know. A fool is always the last to know, you see it? We just make them learn for them own time, you see me? But Live Nation, that's what you say. Bunks. Yo, Live Nation, what on? Are those your true fan base? We've not been a teacher this long time, man. We just learn now. Alright, karma. Bunks. Like karma. I will miss it, bunks. Ready, me a mad. Steady, click the like button now. Alright, bunks. Get the place booming. Easy me? Man. Alright. Steady now. Hey, tap the blood clot nice. I'm here. Harder. What's up, everybody? It's your boy NiickSFB, Top Ranking Solid Foundation Boss. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Professor Top Ranking in the building. You get me? I say things just take a little time and them still don't know, but them are kind of find out right now. But you know, it took that long, like. We kind of been did that teach this shit still, but today still people. Alkaline, earn your way. 1 million organic views, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Alkaline, ladies and gentlemen, earn your goddamn way. 1 million views. That is from the true fan base, ladies and gentlemen, not bots.
Sensational.
Alright? The ADF have been promoting the heck out of that song on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Everywhere we promote that song, the people, alongside the ADF soldier them and the Vendetta fans them. And I'm here to tell you right now, we are 1 million organic views, ladies and gentlemen. Me hear some people a bite the style and say, are those your true fan base? Just remember when you hear it first, fucking idiot.
No, we not signed to a big label. Who are really going to the events they want to keep? Are those your true fan base?
What?
Why style? You don't know enigmatic I represent for NiickSFB. Top ranking. You know damn thing. Yo Nick. Foundation of the solid. Big league this to mix brick with pallet. Sauce.
Sensation.
Never sauce. Yo Nick. Channel unique. Never average. Who got the facts who know the cap never lacking. Sauce. I'm never sauce. Just believe me now. Flat tough and yard same when you're foreign. Potent reason make them brain damage. Sauce. I'm never sauce. Yo Nick. Drop content, back a content. You want listen, you want learn, you want have sense. Corrupt thing a little bit of switchy accent. School anybody when not get it, make them have sense. Vendetta vlog at them not the backbench. Fans there out, figure, then I lack strength. And you know a madman thing. Top ranking, SFB. I mean I say yo, subscribe to NiickSFB on the YouTube. Yeah. Support the movement. And don't want to lose mates.
And NiickSFB top ranking. You don't know a thing going on. One corruption, you know. Remember good. What going on? Yo. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know the thing comes on. We have to celebrate 1 million organic. I have to stress on that point. Organic 1 million. That's the only reason why I talk about motherfucking YouTube numbers. Check the stats, nigga. You feel me? German Vendetta, big up yourself, checking in right now. With them official checking in right now. Vendetta Jake's checking in right now. Folklore checking in right now. Touch, you know. Sauce Boss ADF out fully. It's what I said. The Dan 77 said big girl sang this. We don't know where I talk about still, but you know it go. Hope Tan Finley say everything are gonna make sense soon, bro. It's making a whole lot of sense right now. Niggas finally understanding the teaching that I've been doing this shit. Niggas finally saying, oh, is this your truth and base? Be a bullshit. Well, not bullshit, because it's actually the right teaching, but you know, we been not do it. You know what I mean? So welcome to the class. Good. You're learning, my student. You're fucking learning. Shana, big up yourself. You know the thing come down. Hey, Lewis, big up yourself checking in as well. OG Elite checking in. Ricochet ADF said, but Ricochet, I got your message, bro. You told me you want me to play some DJ Academics thing with 6ix9ine talking about the whole bundle deals and the whole like bots and streams and stuff like that. I have that queued up. Today is going to be a classing session, celebration, COCO TEA family. You know what I mean? It always happens with these legends when they pass. There's always some issues with, you know what I'm saying, after them dead. You get me? I said, but that are gonna be like done in the last part of the life still, you know what I mean? We just want for kind of just getting us 2 cents on that still. You get me? That are done in the last part of the life. Today we are gonna talk about Evil Vibes Cartel with all of the demo. What you call it something, you know? What them style it again? How the fuck them call it? Diaspora shows. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about that. Oh, Live Nation. Oh, wow. You don't say. Live Nation. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You don't say.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
He didn't say.
I thought that Live Nation takes all of the money and you as the artist only get 30%. So wait a minute. So with Live Nation, with Cartel show in a Florida, that means the Cartel get 30% because he can't carry the liquor at the bar. Okay, so Live Nation now got allow Cartel for bring straight vibes in a Florida. Oh, all right. It's called fucking checkmate. Yeah, man. Remember good who you deal with. Good. So today shall be a booming day. Birdie Bird, big up yourself. Checkmate season in full effect yet again. Oh, yo. Damn, nigga, this nigga always running up in my fucking traps, nigga. But it is what it is. Beat and kill every day. Colonel, big up yourself. Javon Nevers, big up yourself. Jeremy and Detta Gale, big up yourself. No one understand why certain vlogger have to try run down back and forth with some other vlogger when I meds him. Because if him try to do that shit with me just annihilate him and make him look like a fucking dumb fuck as always. You get me? I say, so today you shall be look like a dumb fuck again. You know what I mean? If you say you ask me attention for at all the time, I guess you realize, say, oh, you need we. But, you know, it's a classing session, dog. Honestly, bro. At this point, bro, the people them just know, say, yes, I learn anything them and I try teach over there and you just feel miserably every fucking day. So them I'll come to the real teacher. Big up to everybody we're watching on the playback one night time. You know what to do. Tap up your like button one night time. Get that booming. Yes, so I say. Make sure to support the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, pin to the top of the chat. We also have the super chat, which is a $sign. Click that, send over a piece of food. You know it goes a Tuesday afternoon. And we're there active, 6:53. Yes, what I say? Only good karma, big up yourself. Jerome, Detta Gale, we booming one night time. Symphony L booming. You know the thing come down. OG, SFB, one blood clot top ranking, one ADF, big tree, no pussy test. Just believe, bro. It's kind of fucking obvious at this point. Omar Thompson, big up yourself. All right. Who else we have there? So know you there work I watch. Big up yourself. All right. See who else is here checking in right now. Tai, big up yourself. Taisha Lamisha, you know the badness come down one night time. You see me, Vendetta Queen, big up yourself, mama, checking in one night time. Zino, get the place booming, active one night time, G. That make things happen checking in. We also have motherfucking what? Damn, 7 days? Wait, how much? How much days we have left till the UK? How much days is it, guy? Yesterday was 10, so we have 9 days? Damn. 9 more days left till UK, ladies and gentlemen. We excited for that as well. Click the like button as you guys enter. Everybody will enter late, you know, for the click the like button. Make them know, so the real class in session is here right now to explain the fuckeries that is going on. Because I don't know no sense over there. Yeah, I understand. I just want to learn and I try copy, but feeling miserable. Shut the fuck up, dog. Copycat. Relax yourself and forward to the original, dog. You see, official Keem, check up. One time, big up yourself, you see me? Who else there now? Shauna, big up yourself, you know. One SFB, you know. Big up yourself, my angels. Big up all of my data angels, them one night time. You know, Nicky loves y'all. You see me as in a real life. Pepperalda, big up yourself, my there one night time. Yo, Nick, don't forget to ring the bell. Yeah, man, today we definitely gonna ring the bell, bro, because it's actually a class in session for real. We're gonna celebrate still, you know. So here what we are gonna do, because I know it's the real classes. So we're gonna ring the bell, we're gonna do with teaching and thing, and then when we ring the bell, we're gonna have some fun. Oh, my son. Make sense? Cool. All right. Ricky George, big up yourself. You don't want to miss this live, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss this live. You're gonna learn a lot one at a time. It's what I say. The things we've been teach for months and years, them just learn it right now. So them just say, is that your true fan base? Yeah, them just understand say, I know streams, full stadium or full arenas or full venues is actually real bodies. You see me? Kabiru Beckford said the realest channel one night time. Never the fakest, my father. Believe no. One up, big up yourself. Ah!
Yeah, and it's a good game. Big food land dog, octopus.
They gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. One up. Declare what that now? Clan Rice free kick. Bumbo clam. You know the dog said they say, you know. But the dog said Clan Rice free kick. Alright, my general. I don't know what you say still, but big up yourself. Respect for the $10 one night time. Anthony Summers, what you have for me wrong there one night time? Big up yourself, my G. You see me, German Tarp. Big up Team Lock TV. Never touch and never stop. You know the thing come down. Lady Menga, hi boo boo. What you have for me wrong there, Lady Menga? Do the right thing, you know. Long time I see you, you know. Everything good? Make sure everything alright. Cool? Precisely. Them not make people like they used to do. You know the thing come down. Ladies, I dropped something from out of the lost files. You probably see it on my channel. Zine, I drop something out of the last file. Something for just the ladies. You saw me and say, I find it on my iPhone SE. And I say, oh shit. I remember when we did do the first touch, people we try to run up first touch. You know, say, how we set out as the fans them, I will say what we want, deal with and what we want. You understand? And we get the video them for the music video. All right, now people, first touch is at almost 1 million. You get me? I say, yeah man, the song with them say nobody don't know about? Yes, the first touch is almost at 1 million, ladies and gentlemen. Some say, you know what? Here we go on. You see that 900 and, well, it was at 928, it 929 now, so the people them tap in on it. Here we go on. We're trying to bring this Alkaline first touch to 1 million, just like how we bring Ernie Away to 1 million. We want to bring first touch to 1 million people. And, you know, me I search through my archive for my SE and I realize, oh shit, I actually did a cover for the song. You see me? So I'm upload that for the ladies them for go and listen to one night time. Watch what I got. Okay. Something from out of the archive, people. You saw me, I said, Lost Files. You get me? I said, that was me, you know what I mean, last year doing the first touch, you know what I mean, on the iPhone SE, of course. You get me? I said, yeah, man, we just chef up that one the last year, and I found it back. So I'm going to upload it for the ladies, them for going, you know what I mean? You know the ladies is my baby one at a time. You feel me? So that's the mission, people. We want to run up the first touch, Alkaline first touch. Zine, get that to 1 million. We at 929, as I say. You get me, so I'm going to drop the link for that. I would appreciate it if you guys could drop a comment on it and forward back on the live stream. You know, we're there for another 3 hours. That's what I said. We now know where I run to one night time. You get me, I say. So let's go click the like button over there. If you haven't clicked the like button, make sure to click the like button. Yes, so too. Because with 100 likes right now, that's a good look. Get it to 150, please. We're going to ring the bell in just a second. Shout out to everybody checking in. We reach a 15-minute mark. Big up segment done. So you know the thing that come down. We're going to ring the bell and get to the ball game one night time. Ricochet, your book for new rules. Just say it and stop cap. Lord God, no, bro. I ain't book, man, nigga. J-Mac, big up yourself, bad bro. Jedflex. Big up yourself, the song I grow fast, that is it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it does take a little time for the song grow up, and you know, I just saw Alkaline music go one night time, but first touch on them song there, I know not normal. Zine, yeah man, organic views, Jevy, something we you don't know of, but Jevy, me got time out for about 24 hours, so you just circle back when a time for fucking tomorrow, alright? Yeah, we not really deal with your distractions today. People them there for learn to today, okay? Okay. Alright. Ring the goddamn bell and let's get to the ball game. All right. Welcome class. Everybody take out your notebooks. We're going to get to teaching today. All right. So, boom. Now, Organic views, bots versus real views, real people. We all teach you guys this. We always tell you guys this. Like when it comes down to actually showing your true fan equity, streaming numbers is not the way to go. Streaming numbers does not identify your true fan equity. The only way you can know if you're actually pulling people is by keeping your own goddamn show. That's why when I interviewed with Kerry, when she did on the ends of all her vibes with me, we said
Hello?
this.
What wanna sign to a big label? Who are really going to the events they wanna keep? Are those your true fan base?
What?
Good. Now that infamous clip that you're hearing right there, it was brought to my attention that over on the other side, they are now realizing what that actual clip meant one at a time. Give them a round of applause if you want to, but you can't give them a round of applause. Anyways, now that they're understanding the ball game, and as Symphony so eloquently say right here, let me put you on the screen, Symphony L. So you are saying Battyface kick with shit vibes foot open up a pop-up universe with the sauce syllabus. You don't say. Yes, that is what he's doing, sir. He wants nobody back and forth with a top ranking but him afraid to go back and forth because, boy, I always beat him and kill him all pan dancehall war channel, beat him and kill him shame your fuck, But
You don't
what
say.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You don't say.
It is what it is. Shit.
Who was it? He didn't say.
Wally B!
Yeah, and it's a big food land dog.
You know the thing come down. Tap up your like button one night time. Big up yourself, Wally B. Respect for the support. Mish, that name I look new. Big up yourself, J Brown. That name I kind of see it before, I think. But big up yourself, my G. Big up to all of the people that were there in the bushes from a long time and they are now feeling compelled to type. We appreciate you guys' presence. You see what I say? Remember to support the live stream. Clicking that $sign, you can get a shout out just like what I did for Wally B and what I did for the other general. They will drop one up. You understand? We have the cash up to sell the PayPal, get it booming same way. You know it thing come down. We love it. See it? No. So, back to the original class now. Seeing as how the YouTube streets is now understanding how this thing work, we're going to give them a refresher course and add some more new gems for them to understand. I hear somebody trying to, say that some other vloggers don't know what dat piff is. The word is dat piff. DATPIFF. You don't even know how to fucking pronounce it. So you yourself don't know what the fuck that piff is. See? But let me explain to you guys the evolution of these mixtape websites here. You had mymixtape.com, you had thatpiff.com. These are some notable websites that used to be dropping the artists them mixtapes. So, for example, you had Future when he was on the mixtape trend. Yo, he might drop Monsters, all of them mixtape there. Yes, thatpiff.com and these websites, that was the starting of this streaming thing. However, the labels weren't getting paid from these illicit sites. Alright? So that piff uploaded just like how in dancehall, we had like Dancehall Dope Boy, we had Warstar, we have Akam Entertainment. You see me? All of these YouTube streaming, platforms that used to upload artist music. You guys might know the big one over there in America, which is called World Star Hip Hop. Right. Artists used to pay World Star to upload their content. You feel me? So these websites and the YouTube channels used to have people music and the labels them never get paid from it. Alright? But that is what started the whole streaming thing where labels are like, damn, they're streaming the music for free on these websites. Jano, we need to find a way how to basically take that away and bring them to the platforms that we are going to get paid, which is Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, all of these streaming DSPs, ladies and gentlemen. That is what the label is pushing for them to get paid. Dumb fuck. So pay attention and learn. This is where you're going to learn. Good. So now that we get that out of the way and you guys understand all of those initial streaming platforms that wasn't getting, benefit, the label wasn't benefiting from it. So the labels now try to target, yo, listen, Spotify, and that we work with Spotify, come over here, so Spotify, yeah man, Sita Adamak, yeah man, come over here, so Tidal, yes. That is where the labels get paid from. No, good. before all of them website, the ladies and gentlemen, for my nerds. That's why we said that we are nerds here, because we teach the truth. All right? The nerds would know something called piratebay.org. The nerds will know something called kickasstorrents.co. The nerds will know something called Bearshare. The nerds will know something called LimeWire. These were torrent-driven sites. These were sites that if you want to get an album from an artist, that's how you go download it. Zin, and the artist them now get paid. Good. So now that you guys get the foundation, let us go into the meat of the matter. Shout out to Ricochet ADF, by the way. Ricochet ADF, you don't know my son that one night time. Him a shoot out, him get 1,000 subscribers. Big up to everybody who subscribed to Ricochet ADF one night time. He just achieved 1,000 subscribers. That's a good look. Good. Alright? Provocative thoughts say, Nick, boy, him kind of sound intelligent beating Minister of the Quorum, and I was shocked. The man starts sound louder than Kevin. Bro, listen to me, man. If y'all go back and forth with a channel where literally say they're not teachers, they don't pull up charts, they don't pull up stats, really and truly is like a fuck reward, that, bro. It's like y'all look attention from somebody when I really give a fuck about it. You get me? I say like, me would have shame still, you see me? Me just I say still. You see it? You know one of my friend them, but honestly, bro, like, right, like, them niggas, bro, it's opinionated based platform, bro. It's not facts driven platform. They're not gonna pull shit up like what we do over here, brother. You see me? And then again, you can't war with we over here because we're gonna make you look like idiots. So I get it. I guess you have to go for your easy bat. So there you go. Congratulations. Yeah, you get a little easy bat, fine. But you can't forward on the big league over here. So I just shoot that still. Anyways, moving along, people. So that video, you know, the people them say, actually, Ricochet, you know what I mean, we reach him 1,000 subscriber, asked me to he talk about this morning, come check your playback. But him link me and I say, yo, bro, can you please just expound some more on what academics is saying here? People is going to be along live, informative live as well. If you're following late, you know if you click the like button, support the live stream. Let's get the place booming, all right?
Straight. 4 dogs too. Just donated. They say, yo, how Nav go from predicted number 3? See if you could get an angle where I'm not like in the dark, where I'm not looking so.
Yeah, I got one that side.
Okay, yeah, whatever you could get to falling off. How we get how Nav go from being predicted to number 3 to falling off top 10 this week? Hold on, let me see. I'll tell y'all right now. Yo, the reality of it, yo, bro, I rock with Nav and everything, and you know, I hope y'all understand, like, you know, my job is to like do hip hop commentary. I'm very open and honest. When I got a problem with a nigga, I got a problem with a nigga. When I don't have a problem with a nigga, or I squash a problem with a nigga, I'm not the nigga who's still trying to, like, you know, if we cool, we cool. Now, sometimes fans might take that like I'm being slick. That's not the truth. So, you know, anytime I'm speaking about an artist, like, for example, me and Nav, we straight now, right? Now, again, I do have to talk about his album. I do have to talk about certain things. And even though we straight, that don't mean that I'm going to just be like, yo, this nigga dropped the classic or whatever. Like, I'm going to be objective, right? I'll tell you where the predictions are at. Now, actually, is this final? I think this is final. Hold on. Damn. Wow. Holy shit. Give me 1 second. Let me see. What day is today? Today's Saturday?
All right. So what he's going to break down, let me just give you a quick synopsis while you guys listen to it. What he's breaking down is thing that Nav drop an album, right? And he's comparing that with, I believe, fuck it, let me just play. But him comparing basically Nav where do more in pure sales versus the streaming and one bag of comparison thing, and he's gonna kind of say some stuff like, yo, bots is where it's at right now if you want to really get on as a new artist. You get me? I said that's why you should just stay independent. If not, then you're gonna have to trick the crowd, cause monkey see, monkey do. Basically similar things that I have been saying. But just listen to what I'm say still. 6ix9ine actually come top. Remember 6ix9ine was one of the first artists them will actually come out and expose even Billboard, how to buy placements and how they used to buy back albums, credit cards, stuff like that. Yeah, so, you know, pretty much down my avenue one at a time. So pay attention.
Today's Sunday. Okay, so the tracking week is over for
Right, Dirk drop. Right, so Lil Durk. Right, Lil Durk is comparing the Lil Durk and the Nav thing. I fuck with Lil Durk album, by the way. For my Yankee people, I fuck with Lil Durk album. Like I listen to that shit like every day. Shit's sick. You feel me?
Wait, is it over? Hold on. When did somebody in the chat help me out? He dropped it on March 28th. So literally, this is a week after, which means that's the final I'm looking at. What I'm looking at right now, they're saying that Nav is going to sell 83,000. Bro, yo, I can't even be mad at Nav, bro. Like, Nav and his team, shout out to XO, bro, they got the right finesse, man. It's a Travis Scott stimulus package. Let's get the bundles popping. It's what it's looking like. It's saying to me, there's like 71,000 that's coming from sales, probably bundles, right? Probably, I don't know if it's all bundles, but probably majority bundles and online store sales.
No, when he said that it's coming from bundles, like we've been talking about this, I believe like 2 days ago, we kind of mentioned the whole bundle deal type of thing, which, you know, the billboard kind of cut out, but people find ways around it to kind of finesse it same way, forget the numbers. Like, it is what it is. It's a competition. They're going to try to find ways to finesse these numbers, dog, right? So he's saying that with Nav album, like about 71,000 is coming from bundles, you know what I mean? Which they actually took away 20,000 of that. Zine, I don't know if academics never was up to date to it still, but they actually took away 20,000 of it. Ricochet, I'm gonna send you the file. Okay, you can send me the file, but if it's like a meme or so, bro, don't send it, all right? But if it's something informative, a class we are doing right now, I'm not really laughing time, you feel me? So yeah, send me the 695. I thought it was memes. I'm not really doing no meme on my channel right now. All right? Cool. Do that. Cool. So basically, what he's going to explain to you is that Nav, he did like 70-something thousand in pure sales in comparison to Lil Durk. So listen to what I want.
Just from streaming, it's 12,000. This is why I said, like, yo, hip-hop is so...
So basically, he's saying that Nav did like 71,000 pure sales, and then the other 12,000, which would bring up the total to 83,000 that they're predicting the album to sell. The 12,000 would be streaming equivalent. No, might I just add, normally we will see pure sales being 12,000, and then the other 71,000 would be streaming equivalent. But from what is going on with Nav right now, is that his pure sales is actually 71,000 and the streaming equivalent is 12,000. Like, that's very unorthodox for a signed artist, truthfully. But listen to what he's going to say.
Just from streaming, it's 12,000. This is why I said, like, yo, hip-hop is so... And trust me, I understand it, because, like, a lot of labels also try to work to influence me, because sometimes they feel like the way I report it is going to affect how people perceive it. So, like, for example, if I'm going to have a qualitative conversation about Nav, it's like, yo, Nav is, stream-wise, he's selling 12,000 records. Now, overall, he's going to sell 83,000 because he sold a lot of, you know, maybe it's digital. You know, let me not just say it's all bundles. It could just be digital albums, too. But the lump sum is 70,000 albums, which means bundles that are with albums, or it could be just digital purchases. And what that tells me is that streaming-wise, Nav isn't that strong, or this album isn't that strong. Now let's compare him to Dirk. Overall on the charts, he's going to beat Dirk by a metric of, like, he's going to beat him by, what does it look like, 20,000. But if you look at streaming, Dirk is about 6 times more streamed than Nav. So that's another thing about, you know, the music industry and sales reporting is interesting now, bro, because you're going to have Dirk, who's going to outstream Nav by a factor of 6, but Nav is still going to outsell him. Now, I don't want to get into, like, there's certain minute details. Like, for example, certain artists, they sell a lot of product. They sell a lot of records. Like, their fans don't stream, they buy.
You don't say. You don't say. Who was it? He didn't say.
Stop right there. No, this is Big Ac. This is academics. This is somebody that knows the ins and outs of the label, right? Now, Ac is saying that Nav or certain artists has fan base that will buy the music, and then you have certain other artists fan base that will stream the music. So what he's comparing right here is saying that Lil Durk, he has more streaming equivalent numbers versus motherfucking Nav will have pure sales. Now, this is what is fucking up his brain, because in his head, he's saying like, yo, normally niggas will have more streaming versus the pure sales. So this is why he's alluding to the point to say that, yo, you know, probably Nav got kind of like bundle deals going on type shit, but he didn't understand that Nav got 20K taken off from his sales because of the bundles. So in all actuality, Nav actually have 50,000 pure sales, which is fucking good. Now, the reason why I'm explaining this to you, because again, we bring them topic here to YouTube. Everybody else pirate it and think them understand and chat their bullshit. So make me the original teach you know what I want. See? So this is what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, right? With the pure sales of things, ladies and gentlemen, it's unorthodox to see an signed artist, which both of them sign, Nav sign and Lil Durk sign. It's unorthodox to see signed artists have more in pure sales versus streaming. Why is that, Nick? I've taught it before. A lot of these artists that are signed, the label is the one that is pushing their music. Right. The label is the one that's pushing their music. Why, Nick? Why the label push their music then? Because the more the labels pushes the music, the more streams it get. Who gets paid majority from the streams? The label. That is how it works. Independent artists, however, they go directly to consumers. This is what I've been teaching. So when you see an independent artist, their streaming might not be as high as a signed artist, because the independent artists, they are going directly to consumer, selling note shows, selling merchandise. That's what they do. Sell the music. It's like, put it like this. If it was back in the 90s or back in the early 2000s when there were CD stores, independent artists, they would be driving around with boxes of CDs in their car, giving out CDs, promoting, selling the CDs, I should say, not giving out, selling the CDs. That is how independent artists would have worked. Now, the signed artists back then, they would have had the eyes and the ears of the media. So BET, MTV, all of these big nation stations and stuff like that, they sign artists, they will be getting influence from Deso. You get what I say? Cool. Now, the 360 deal was the main thing that they used to give out to those artists. Why, Nick? Because as a 360 deal, with the streaming not being as prevalent back then, a lot of these major labels weren't getting paid from the streaming as much. So the 360 deal would have come in place now, where 360 means your merchandise, your show money, your licensing, all of them advertisement with your music playing in it, that's your licensing, bro. Cool. The labels will get a piece of every single fucking thing. Cool? Good. Moving along. Back to this and now. Go through.
It's like their fans don't stream, they buy. Maybe that's Nav, or maybe it's bundles. I don't know. Who cares? But
you get it? So he don't know. That's big act. And he don't know why Nav has more pure sales versus the streaming. 12,000 streaming, 71,000 pure sales. He's just alluding because he's like, God damn, like I've never seen a signed artist got so much fucking pure sales, bro. Like they must have do something different. They must doing a bundle package or something. This is unorthodox to what we are used to in the industry. Remember, academics are industry man. Him know the industry in and out. So that is why this is a conversation, because that is alarming to him to say, oh wow, like he got so much pure sales, they must be doing some bundle. But him no know.
like, for example, certain artists, they sell a lot of product. They sell a lot of records. Like their fans don't stream, they buy. Maybe that's Nav, or maybe it's bundles. I don't know. Who cares? But Nav is gonna outsell Durk. Durk only sold 1,200 albums.
What? Hold on.
Durk only sold 1,200.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
Click the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Little Durk only sold 1,200 albums. Let me put that into perspective. Alkaline sold 1,427 albums, pure sales. With the streaming, it go up to like 2,900. 957, I think. Little Durk only sold 1,200 pure sales. That means 1,200 of his actual fans or 1,200 emails. Let me put it like that, because a fan can have 3-4 email and bite if they're a super fan. You understand? So he's saying that Lil Durk, which me fuck with the album, rate the artist, everything, I'm a G that, right? Only sold 1,200 in pure sales. The streaming is what brought up motherfucking Lil Durk. And as a signed artist, the label loved that, because the label eats from streaming. And so I go on, cool, moving along, go on again.
Durk only sold 1,200 albums. Nav sold, so when I mean sold, whether it's bundles, I think his label even sent me a free Durk t-shirt. I don't know if that was bundled with them. I don't think it was. I don't know if that was bundled with the album. But if you had bought one of those, if it was bundled, it was counted as an album. It wasn't. You know what I mean? He ain't had no bundles like that. So you'd have to buy the album physically off iTunes. And these days, nobody's putting physical albums in stores. So you got to go to this iTunes to buy the album. So he sold 1,200, and I've sold 70,000.
1,200 and Nav sold 70,000. That is what put the question in his head like, yo, this has to be some bundle deals that Nav is doing, because how the fuck Durk sold 1,200 in pure sales and Nav did 71,000? Something right here. Something fishy. Listen.
But streaming wise, which I think
Crystal, big up Crystal.
I've sold 70,000. But streaming wise, which I think a lot of people consume via streaming wise, Durk is 6 times more popular. You get what I'm saying? Now, could I hate on Nav because he's outselling Durk while doing mostly, whether it's bundles or sales? No, the game is what it is. The billboard sets the rules, and it's up to the labels and the artists to either. Everybody's trying to finesse. You know what I mean? I think, you know, no matter what y'all niggas want to say about Drake, man, Drake just exposed the game. Like, Drake literally, I was just talking to Six. Whenever you come down here, you'll chime in on it. Because he was just saying the same thing. He's like, yo, because he's dropping his music video today, but he was just saying the reason why he don't really give a damn about, like, you know, and I mean, I don't want to speak politically for him, but he don't give a damn about certain things, but specifically sales is like, if the biggest artist is suing and telling you that sales are rigged and botted, if the biggest artist is saying that, he's basically echoing what 6ix9ine said in 2020.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
Stop right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are following the industry, you guys would know that Drake came out, which is fully botified. Drake is a label baby. Drake came out because of the whole war with Kendrick, and Kendrick won the clash and all of that. You know, Drake is like, yo, Kendrick numbers is bodied. Yo, the labels are doing this. They're known for doing this because they do this thing on a regular. Then boom, him expose himself. Film numbers botified as well. You guys now realize that not everything that you're seeing with these numbers are real. No, granted, a big artist, Drake is big mega artist, selling out stadiums. Actually, he can do massive shows, right? Come on, like motherfucking that shit, that 3-day event, that Cartel, Burna Boy, all of them, like I him sell out all 3 nights, all 3 days. You get me? I say in a couple of minutes. So we not take away say Drake doesn't like have millions of streams. Like I'll be stupid to say that shit. However, again, the bots, bro. This is the labels game, bro. Labels that rival each other, bro, they're going to boost their artists, bro. These are just some things that you just have to fucking know. Now, 6ix9ine was one of the guys. When 6ix9ine used to drop, 6ix9ine getting like 50 million for the first hour is what I'm saying. 100 million in one day. Like, that's the type of number 6ix9ine used to get before him get locked up and the whole snitch allegation shit, all of that bullshit. All right? That's the type of numbers that 6ix9ine used to get, and 6ix9ine exposed the industry. And as he exposed the fucking industry, look what happened to 6ix9ine. This nigga numbers right now, he's struggling to get 1 million views on his songs. I'm just saying. Anyways, he mentioned 6ix9ine exposed this couple years back. Listen to this.
Listen, I want the world to know that Billboard is a lie. You can buy number ones on Billboard. I want that to register in your head. You can buy number ones on Billboard.
Pause for a second, father. For the sheep that are here, guys, Vibes Cartel, they qualify in a conversation. Dancehall not qualify in a conversation. We not a label buying a bumbo class spot for dancehall. We are little peanuts in the fucking pod at this point. But this is just education and educating the people with Wagwan. What we are doing at Jamaica, they ever come close to the type of level of batified Wagwan at the big major industry, bro. What we are doing buy some India views and buy some Brazil views over there, some buy some Bangladesh views. I be a fuck reviews we are buy. Them niggas got their own farm that's giving them American views. Like, this not have nothing to do with our dancer. I'm so deal with our dancer part with the Live Nation thing. Yeah, man. Vibes Cartel, Miami, Live Nation. Yeah, man. Diaspora show again. Live Nation. Yeah, man. Uno vlogger say 30% Alkaline I get because Live Nation is a part of it. So I want to for the same thing for Vibes Cartel. So when we reach that topic there, we deal with Vibes Cartel and our little box over here. So right now we're on big league conversation. You feel me? Go through.
Now let me tell you what happened. We was having an ongoing investigation just now. Silvio from Billboard, right? There's like probably 5 or 6 of them that come up with the charts with Nielsen and everything. Last Thursday, Ariana Was Stuck With You submitted 60,000 units last second. With the investigation, we found this. They purchased half of those things with 6 credit cards. When we asked where was those 6 credit cards linked to, Billboard said we can't disclose that information. Understand this. They bought 30,000 and so units with 6 credit cards. 6 credit cards. Now, again, you're going to enjoy your number one. Explain how you buy 30,000 with 6 credit cards, right? Now, let me explain to you something. They don't want, Billboard doesn't want no one to know this. Now I understand why Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj say Billboard, like we used to look up to number one, to Billboard, but now it's like we know you can, it's all manipulated, right? It's all fabricated. You can buy number ones. This is what these artists do, right? And it's not fair. I want you to see this. Gooba streamed 50 million streams, and this is what they're counting only, 50 million streams, right? They only counted, look what Billboard counts. They only counted 31 million. Billboard illegally disqualified 20 million streams so it can drop down and the people who bought the number one, which was Stuck With You, can go to number one. Look at this. 31 million, which places us at 38 points. When in 5th place, you were stuck at 32 points. 6 credit cards buys you 36 credit. Listen, you can buy number ones on Billboard. I'm letting you know that. We just did a whole investigation and their best answer was, we can't disclose that information. Now, Billboard, if you want to explain to all the hard-working artists out there, the hard-working artists that, and established artists at that, because there's a lot of established artists right now that don't get number ones and don't understand why. It's like looking at an apple, right? An apple sometimes is most likely red, right? There's green apples, but just look at this. There's apples that are red, right? And you're looking at an apple, and this is what we did with Billboard. Yo, explain how you deduct. If there's 50 million streams, right, on Gooba, why only count 30 million, right? So it's like looking at an apple and say, I'm obviously looking at you and you're red, but you're not. But you're telling us it's not red. You got caught cheating red-handed, right? And say, no, we can't disclose that information. We can't. I want the world to know. You can buy number ones. If you're part of a label, just say, listen, I want part of my budget. Just buy me a number one record.
Stop. Good. So when you hear my artist, independent artist, say, dog, we don't really worry about the charts. We don't worry about some people that hype up with soul loss. Bro, these are the things. When you know the industry, when you know the type of game that you're playing, bro, you just stay in your fucking lane. Keep your show there. Pull actual bodies into the arenas or into the stadiums or wherever you're keeping your shows. That is the only way you can know how you're actually doing. But it's going to get very more interesting when I continue playing academics as well. And we have some other things to play. People, you guys are in for a treat today. Welcome to the real class in session.
Because that's what you're doing, right? And it's not fair to artists who work. I got the biggest record let's show you Goober, right? Compared to these other records. And if you want to compete with this is in 1 week, right? Zoom in on that. If you want to compete, this is 184 million, and you count in 30 million streams and disqualify everything else because Billboard. I'm gonna make this real quick because I'll be real disappointed if Billboard gets paid for number ones, somehow manipulate the charts. I want the whole world to see this because what I'm about to show you is a forecast, right, of what every label in the world gets. Atlantic, Interscope, Republic, Columbia, Sony, Universal Music, every label gets this, right? This forecast was today, Friday, so it was sent yesterday. This is the forecast from yesterday, right? Number 1, Doja Cat, Say So. Number 2, 6ix9ine, Goober. Number 3, The Weeknd, Blinding Lights. 4, Megan Thee Stallion. Number 5, Ariana Grande was Stuck With You. Last night, which is completely illegal, last night, last second, like last hour, Stuck With You by Ariana Grande submits 60,000 units out of nowhere, completely out of nowhere. This is the forecast they sent every label. It puts Ariana Grande was Stuck With You at 43.7, which jumps 12 points. They went from being 5th place to 1st place out of nowhere, right? It puts Goober 40 points. So Goober never jumps to number 1, but Ariana jumps from number 5 to number 1. And then they post for a very limited time. So Billboard, I'll be real disappointed because this is for every rapper, artist in the world, every genre. If you manipulate the charts, right, and you create bundles, let's go to Goober, right? Let's go to Goober real quick.
Listen.
Goober streamed over 200 million streams, more than Stuck With You, Doja Cat, more than every artist that released a song this week. Double the times. It's a landslide, right? Sony, Doja Cat is, I believe it was Sony. Sony placed an audit to Billboard and they said, we want to see your numbers because we're not comfortable being number 3. We want number 1. I mean, no, I think they said we're comfortable with Tekashi being number 1, but why are we number 3? So Universal Music has put an audit in and Sony has put an audit in because literally you're manipulating the charts now. So Billboard, the world is watching and saying, why y'all cheat? If y'all doing this to every artist in the world, how can an artist that works hard get number 1?
Fuck the charts, nigga.
Yeah, and it's a good look. Big food land dog, octopus cook.
Rook Took, big up yourself in a Rook Took coming through right now. Big up your damn self, Rook Took. You know what I'm saying? Dropping a fighter, say beat and teach Nick. Naturally, my father, you know the thing come down. It look like everybody on the YouTube streets I understand what I'm being a teach right now. So it's only make goddamn sense that the original come teach it again. Cool. So that a 6ix9ine are telling you how these charts are manipulated. That's why when my artists come out and say, we don't worry about the charts and them fuck with it, people say, dog, I tune now go up on the charts. That's why I don't say no worry about the charts. No, dumb fuck. Because we understand how the charts work. We understand how the game is, bro. It doesn't make sense you're fighting a fucking losing battle. If you want to play the fucking game, you're going to have to deal with the fucking player movers of the game, which is the labels. And the independent artists, they're not signed to any major labels. As you can hear, the artists, them where my talk about where, this get 60,000 numbers last minute, rate. Yo, that person assigned to this label, that label, bro. We know how the game is, bro. That's why with all we say, fan equity. No, Gaza people is saying fan equity. You can't make this fucking shit up. You can't make this shit up.
You don't say.
Hello? Who not signed to a big
You
label?
don't say.
Who are really going to the events they want to keep?
He didn't say.
Are those your true fan base?
What?
So now you guys are understanding that conversation that I had, right? So now you understand, say, brother, it's all about fan equity. It's all about putting fucking bodies in your venues. That is how you know if you're actually a hot artist or you fall the fuck off. With that standard, we know Alkaline don't fall off. Far from fall off. Alkaline is going to do new rules in the UK. Over 12,000 tickets sold already, ladies and gentlemen. Alkaline is poised to have a sold out show in the UK, ladies and gentlemen. We now have to come out so and I tell, oh, yo, Alkaline show sold out, like, oh, some other fan base are trying to overextend, saying that them artists sell out. It not sell out. Barclays not sell out, dog. It don't sell out. Ticket is there. But we soon get to local conversation. Right now with the international conversation. Come around again.
Doing and telling you that sales are rigged and botted. If the biggest artist is saying that, he's basically echoing what 6ix9ine said in 2020, right? If the biggest artist is saying that, why are we still using this metric to kind of like figure out who's hotter than who?
Stop. No, this is academics again. Let me repeat. This is Big Ac. This is academics. Label inside outer guy, right? He's saying, why are we using these metrics to say who is this and who is that when we know that these things are manipulated? We know that these things are not real. They are fake, bro. You can manipulate your numbers, bro. You can buy views. You can make it seem like you're the hottest thing when you're not. The only way you can know if you're actually hot is by bringing people in venues. So why we know, bring back to our little small circle on YouTube now. Why we know on the YouTube, I try downplay every other artist because an artist sell a gold single. Not like more kind of understand the ball game. So we are falling into the white man sport. Cause the label them are white people them. You know what think come on, Jewish people them, all of that. Right? Why are we falling into their trap by saying that, oh yo, what you know, dog? Yo, my artist better become sell gold, dog. That don't say. Him selling out venues, that's what we want to see. Which he's doing. He's doing big venues and he's bringing in a lot of people, but it's not sold out. Jamaica not sold out. Barclays not sold out. See how idiot, yeah? Barclays sold out. Day 2 was not planned until day 1 got sold out. Okay, Gaza winning. You didn't have shot in people. I like when them chat fuckery, so we can just show them. I was waiting for you to actually type that, sir. So, sir, please to look at the screen right now. Vybz Kartel concert. Which day, say? Friday after sold out first? Okay. Here is Friday, my dog. Cool. See that? Friday. $247, sir. Now you just click on this little thing that says Ticketmaster right here, the official seller of the show. You click Ticketmaster right there, so boom. It take you to the Ticketmaster, right? So, which part of this sold out now, my boy? My boy. Which part of this sold out, my boy? Them blue dots are tickets will never get sold. These are tickets that's not reselling. Them green one you can say a resale ticket, but we know the game pan that too. But we're not gonna even beat enough for that. Fuck that. We are talking about them here now. So we're going with them blue tickets. What's up with these blue tickets right here? Please to let me know in the comment section. What is up with those? Is that sold out, sir? No, it's not sold out, dog. That is on a problem, bro. Like the dog I do the venue them, he's bringing people, he's getting people cool. It's a good look for Vybz Kartel. But trying to say that him sell out, brother, una afi. Hold on. Nick, you have all of the thing them right as a bro. Just use them up now, man. You don't even have to act up yourself or try explain them something here. Just play what them vloggers say no, man. No simple thing that for your charge, man. Chabombo clap, man.
Sold out no mark outside. You say sold out, no mark outside, it says sold out. Like people that say, full rules, sold out. You see, if that not there, that not sell out, you know. In case people don't know about arenas. Any arena, I could America, Canada, anywhere. When you go at the door, big sold out mark, you can't even pass the security. Sold out, mark. You can't buy no ticket, you can't do nothing, sold out mark. Not one more person can hold in there.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
So, Mr. Gaza guy that just told me that the show sold out, that's why they planned the second day. Shut the fuck up. Your own vlogger is telling you if it doesn't mark sold out, sir, it not sold out. And obviously, it not sold out. All of them resale tickets have to get sold to my jag. I just saw the thing come down. It not sold out yet. Calm down and look yourself, brother. It not sold out yet. You go over here, you see if you can purchase tickets, dog. Look, see there? You see that? Look, you can scroll and you can buy tickets, dog. It not sold out, brother. It no sold out. Relax on yourself. No, day 2. You say day 2. No, me go sold like me I hate. No, because you chat too much, so now me have to expose it. So this is day 2 right now. $160 the lowest ticket, or $180. So make we check that one now. Me blood clot. Look pan blue. Jesus Christ. Look pan seas of blue. I see blues. Look. Which part of this sold out, dog? Who not sell out that? Who not try go with this Buju thing? Bro, Buju sold out. Bro, it's obvious. Buju sold out. And he didn't have to shorten the venue to 15,000. If you don't know, the venue is not 20,000. The promoter come out and talk. It's 15,000 something. 15,005 or something like that. That is the size of the venue, bro. These are tickets here, these blue tickets. These are not resale tickets. These are tickets that is selling right now. Now, just so you can understand, these tickets were going for 1,000, 1,200, which will come out and telling the dog, like, that is the high top price. Right. That's the surge price that you guys were seeing on that day. So, they don't make it say, oh, the man ticket sell for 12,000, 1,200 and 1,500. I'm like, bro, calm down. You don't know show business, bro. These are surge prices, bro. So this is day 2 right now. This is in front of the stage right here. And the lowest price we're seeing is $587, dog. Please to take a fucking picture and stop balling in my comment section, dog. Okay? So we don't sell out Barclays yet, dog. The only thing what we sell out right now as it stands is Malta. And as I'm telling about Malta already, bro, when they start getting the venues now, they're going to resell more tickets. They're going to put out more tickets and put it under resale, dog. I know how the game works, dog. That's how it go, dog. You'll go on the Malta side, it tells you like, oh, tickets are going to come out because some people credit card might not go through. So we're going to put up some tickets as resale for those who never, card never go through. Bro, we know the game go. Just relax yourself and hear how me I said that. We don't know no sense, brother. Listen to the teacher teach right now. Go back to you now.
It's completely manipulated. Now, obviously, is it right sometimes? Yeah. But is that sometimes it's not right? The biggest artist who sells the most is admitting it. You know what I mean? And, that's always important. I said the same shit when I was defecating on these rest of these media niggas or I was just getting my shit off. I only want to talk when I'm number one. When they put me, or if, God forbid, I end up being number 15 on the list, don't listen to me at that point because I'm just salty. So I like listening to the nigga in the moment. This is why anytime an artist only complain when they fell off, I want to hear it. Because you only saying it after you fell off. Why you ain't say it when you was on? So I try to get everything I got to get off when they call me number one. Well, I'm number one? I bet. Let me tell you everything I need to tell you. Because when I'm not number one, y'all going to say I'm salty. Drake number one. I don't care what you want to say about the battle. He telling y'all this sales, the way how they count sales, the way how the labels can manipulate sales, the way how the streaming service allow bots or whatever, this shit is fraudulent. Now, granted, here's the thing. I'm not saying it absolves him. You can look at his shit and say that too, even though I've heard his shit's supposedly real. But again, we're getting a different look at the entire metric of sales. So I hope you understand that. Let me see. Okay. I'm trying to open the chat again. My bad, chat. But I don't think y'all should be hating on Nav, man. By the way, yeah, 6ix9ine upstairs. He about to come down soon, I think.
He's taking a shower.
He's taking a shower? Yeah. Anyway. All right. So I said there's recent reports that Nav isn't on Billboard Top 10. Are your charts up to date? I'm going off. So when I give you our predictions, I use 3 different reporting companies that give out predictions. They're not Billboard, though. Billboard, actually, today's Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Well, in 2 hours, Sunday is going to, 2 hours at 8, Billboard is usually going to put out what their top 10 is. So I'm going to be honest, whoever is saying that, if Nav ain't in the top 10, I'm going to just keep it a bean with you. That means his label finesse, and they got caught. That's what it is. Because every reporting outlet that again, they're not official, like Billboard don't do predictions. They do send some early numbers to labels. That's internal only. We won't get it, and unless we're this nigga over here, bro, it's a fly. If the fly hovering around my cameraman, they're trying to tell him a message, man. Nigga, you stink. That's a fact, right? But anyway, if Billboard, right? Billboard, they send out early, like some early numbers, because also you report during the week. So there's kind of a back and forth process. They do it to the people who are submitting. They're not going to do it to the media or other interested parties. And they're not really going to tell your competitors what you're necessarily going with. Kind of. Everybody else, when we do predictions, we're getting it from like 3 to 4 places. The most popular place is some place called Hits Daily Double. They give us projections. There's 2 other ones. They actually, and it was actually 4, then 2 got merged. They're all saying Nav is supposed to sell that amount. Now, if Billboard say he ain't sell that amount and he's not top 10, that means they either did an audit or some shit. And yo, music is finessing, bro. But let me tell you this. The music game is what online is right now, right? Like, without calling names, I heard particular, these days everybody's getting into streaming. Yo, I seen Ray J. Shout out to my nigga Ray J. But Ray J's Mr. I hit it first. Ray J's the reason why I watch Ray J and I love, what's the girl name? I Love New York. And Flavor Flav is the reason why I ever watch reality TV shows. These are OGs in the game. These guys have been on, whether you knew him as Brandy's brother, whether you knew him for anything, Ray J been on for a long time. When I see Ray J's trying to get into streaming, when I see Jen Carter today fired up a stream. I see every rapper. They're seeing DDG, who a lot of people, DDG was trying to collab with a lot of these niggas. They were dubbing them. They were not fucking with DDG. DDG now, every label in their mamas, yo, please, let our artists come fuck with you. Now we want to do a verse. So the streaming shit has changed a lot of stuff up. We see Kai, we see Aiden, we see Speed. We see all these people going up. Now, I only say that to connect it to my previous thought about, just how everything is that when it comes to like even streaming now, streaming has become inundated. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody asked me recently, yo, Ak, how you making the streaming? I just keep it P with them, like, yo, to keep it real. I'm glad I've been on. I've been on for like almost 15 years. I'm glad I don't got to go through what y'all got to go through. I could give you some general tips, but I'm not saying my shit is old school for when I did it. For what y'all got to do now is different. Let me tell you this. If you a new streamer right now, you got to buy your views because you ain't going to compete. This is a fact.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
Did he just say if you're a new streamer right now, you gotta bot your views because you can't compete? So when me are telling you that from how long, say dog, don't watch nobody out there when you see numbers are fly, dog. And when you check, nobody no know their song. Nobody now meds them. Nobody now talk about them. No blogs now talk about them. Me be not telling you that shit. Bro, a lot of these niggas, that's what they have to do, bro. They have to bot their streams to compete. So people were not in a sense like over there, so we're afraid to confront me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog. You're afraid to confront me, dog. Easy, dog. You just go and go do a little teaching. Come learn the class and then go teach it back over there. Me and you can't conversate about them something, yeah, dog. And we teach them something, yeah. So learn. See it? When we telling us, dog, stop watch them other people, that's why I keep on telling with the YouTube views thing, me I said, dog. When you see Alkaline getting million views, that's why we say, dog, congrats to the Vendetta fans and we are streaming it. Because we know, so we promote the song. We know, so we see where every day we'll go up on the song, we stream the song, we buy the song, we bring it on the iTunes chart. Number 1, we do everything in our power as fans to get that shit up to where it's supposed to be at. Some other man, you see get a million views and you say, bro, how the fuck this reach a million views? I'm never hear that song yet. Till you hear even upon the platforms them when I have facts only, only opinions. You know the platforms only do opinions. You hear them and say what? But that song a big song, dog. Like, oh, it now get the views like, oh, some other man song I get views, dog. Because, dog, it's not fucking real, bro. You get caught in the matrix. Deal, big up yourself for active class in session. Right? So these are the things that I've been trying to tell you guys. But, me couldn't hear it from academic. Go on again.
I don't got to go through what y'all got to go through. I could give you some general tips, but I'm not saying my shit is old school for when I did it. For what y'all got to do now is different. Let me tell you this. If you a new streamer right now, you got to buy your views because you ain't going to compete. This is a fact. Bro, there's mad niggas on Twitch, Kick. They're botting like a motherfucker. You know why? Because that's the only thing. It's all about, like, niggas will tune into a stream just because they hear it's lit.
Monkey see, monkey fucking do. That's basically what he's saying. So if Monkey see say your song a stream 1 million, right? He might talk about streamers with the live stream thing, you know. But it goes for music industry as well. If Monkey, you as a monkey, see say yo, that song you have 1 million streams and the next one have 100,000, which one you go watch? The one with 1 million views. Because why? That is popping right now, my nigga. We over where it is popping right now. Same thing with YouTube. If somebody see me have 200 people I watch and the next man have 500 people I watch, oh, the nigga with 500, him more popping. That's why when people buy views on them channel, that's why when people buy subscribers, yes, you fuckhead, you were afraid for talk about me. Because you know you can't compete over here, so. When them buy the subs and they see me now come through organically and fly past them in a subs, them start downplay subs now. Yo, some man have enough subs, but them nah make no impact. No vlogger nah run with them topic, dog. Two different ball game. What I teach, you have to teach. What I teach, everybody else in the industry talking about. So at the end of the day, who really more impactful? Let's talk about it. Everybody talking about labels and signing. Now people are trying to use my teaching for defend Vibes Cartel. Yo, Sean Paul is signed back then. You know, see, look, make Sean Paul drop album now. Him now go sell nothing, dog. You get that from my fucking class.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
Nigga, I gave the fucking homework. Now it's time for motherfucking extra lesson one night time. Back to this I know act. Talk to it.
Niggas is dick riders. So niggas will tune into a stream just because they hear it's lit. Niggas is dick riders. So when I was streaming, I streamed for damn near 2 years, averaging 30 viewers. And I was just like, I'm building. These days, you averaging 30 viewers for 2 years, you're a bum. You literally gotta get a stimulus package. How you gonna get it? If you don't know a famous nigga, if Khan not your best friend, y'all used to, play tag in middle school, you know what I mean? Y'all used to go on 2 mans before the fame. If he not fucking with you, whoever else who's popping ain't fucking with you, you better bot. This is gonna sound crazy, but this is what streaming is now. You got a bot. Another thing I found out, all the new streamers, shit, Grab put me on this. Everybody's doing, you gotta have clippers. You gotta have clippers and shit.
Now 6ix9ine has entered the room.
I'm talking about how fake this music shit is. I'm streaming. I'm talking about how fake this music shit is. I'm like, yo, I made the point you made before. I said, nigga, if Drake himself said, yo, bro, all this number shit is fake, niggas is bad. And I'm like, yo, when the number one nigga says that, it's a dub. Like, it's one thing if you say it when you're down. Mm-hmm. It's a different thing when the number one nigga is like, yo, bro, the number one nigga in the game, which, by the way, you know what's funny? And I said, what you said 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, mm-hmm. when you like niggas got credit cards, everybody's like faking streams. Mm-hmm. Niggas was like, you just salty.
I got blackballed for that.
Yeah, it was like, you salty.
But that's what I'm saying. When I said that, at that very moment when I said that, I'm doing 42 million views in 1 day. If I'm telling you niggas is buying views with credit cards and buying placements and billboard, Apple, once your song come out, it's #1 on Apple. That's all bought. It's all relationships.
Stop. When I was telling the people in dancehall on the YouTube streets that, yo, bro, like, listen, bro, we're not too worried about the charts. Man say, yo, we're not idiot. No artist no make song because them no want to go #1. Them make song because them want to go #1. And I'm like, bro, like, you guys don't understand the business. So fast forward to know when niggas starting to understand it because everything when we been a teacher makes sense to them. No, right? Niggas coming out right now saying that, oh, fan equity is the way to go. Like, getting bodies in venues is the way to go. But I've been saying that shit, so only just a up on right now. What one?
You don't say.
Huh?
You don't say.
Hello?
Who was it?
Make it make sense.
He didn't say.
When I was saying that shit in our local diaspora market right here on YouTube, niggas was saying that, oh, Alkaline needs to go sign a deal then, dog. I want him to, stop fight down labels, dog. Stop fight down labels. No, me blood clot. Me look on the YouTube streets, pussy clot. Cartel touch road. Every Gaza man a fight down labels. All the one brand them. Yes, what you eat that, kuya? What the heck?
Watch out.
like, niggas used to tell me that I'm just hating. Niggas used to tell me that me don't know nothing about music because, me I fight down labels because Alkaline a sign. So me I look right now and me I say, but how comes everybody sound like me, you know? Like everybody sound like a scratch record. Everybody I repeat every shit that I've been teaching for years. Shit vibes start copy. You beat shit vibes, then y'all copy me right now. I try to go back and forth with somebody we don't want bumbuckler, go back and forth to the fucking idiot. Clown. You trying to go back and forth with niggas that don't fucking see you, stupid fuck?
Report over yassa, dog. You see me? You know have to listen to them immediately. Me not answer them immediately, no dog. Them man they are John, You see me? Yeah. Would I rather answer him take and talk to him more than talk to them immediately. Yeah. Me not answer them immediately, dog.
The Gaza fans and whatever is a lot of mental illnesses on social media.
Dog.
Nigga, you're nervous, you fuck. Cause you know you can't go back and forth with the guy who actually teach you the fucking shit.
Nervous, you fuck, dog.
You have to stay in your fucking lane and try to go back and forth with niggas that don't want to fucking talk to you, bro. You not shame. You don't feel like a fucking idiot now. You got demoted, nigga. You got fucking demoted. You trying to go back and forth with niggas that don't even want to talk to you. You can't go back and forth with me because you look up to my channel, dog. You learn from this channel, bro. It makes no sense you going back and forth with the teacher, the originator of the topics that you're trying to use to defend Vybz Kartel. If I didn't come and explain these things to you, you wouldn't have nothing to say about Vybz Kartel comparing with Sean Paul. You wouldn't understand the fucking business, bro. You still don't understand the business industry of the music. You're just winging the shit after watching my lives. It makes fucking sense. Me and you can't go back and forth. I annihilate you over dancehall war. Everybody say that shit like you're not in my league. You can't pronounce the word revenue. You're still saying revenue. So we can't have a conversation. What the fuck you talking about? Drowning? Drowning ain't a top ranking alphabet. No way, no. Oh, what the fuck you talking about, dog? Go sleep. Anyways, back to the teaching right now. Come there, listen for take your lesson them for try for rebuttal, emote them again. I just say go. Anyways, it now get no streams. 1, it has no bots. 2, neutral don't support shit. We're gonna start this comment because we need to get back to this about the neutral. Remember say Alkaline the 1 million views and them say the neutral them bring it to 1 million one at a time. Okay, no problem. Let us go back to the teaching. The chosen one, facts. You've been teaching this shit for a minute now. They trying to act like they the one that been teaching it. I'm saying, bro, the YouTube streets know where them learn them something here from. Remember, when we was using this shit, propping up Alkaline saying that, yo, what Alkaline I do has to be awarded, bro. It's not the norm for Alkaline in dancehall being independent, outdoing what signed artist is doing. Man, they must say, yo, Skilly Bang run past Alkaline, Shensia run past Alkaline, all these people run past Alkaline. That's what they used to say. And when I'm like, bro, they're signed to major labels, you know that, right? Yo, that international Akia collab with Skilly, that international Akia collab with Shensi, and I'm like, bro, that's what they're supposed to be doing. They have the engine, they have the budget. They have the budget that's going to invest in their career. Alkaline doesn't. He's independent, so his collaborations have to make sense because he's coming out of pocket. Dog, I fuck real chat. If artists rate you, them we give a collab, and I'm like, bro, artists that sign to major labels, they are under strict rule, bro. They can't just collab with who they want to fucking collab. It has to make sense for the label. You have to pay for that collab. You have to pay for a verse. The Offset, all these people on Shensia album, that was paid for. And I'm not bringing on Shensia. It's just the facts of how the business is. Been a teaching shit, dog. Been teaching this goddamn shit, nigga. I want to come from when I just come out and learn from this thing and then I come and go like, say, no, no thing. You don't know shit, dog. This nigga called Dat Piff. Something, man. I'm like, nigga, you don't even know what the fuck datpiff.com is. You don't even know what the fuck mymixtape.com is. This shit was before the streaming with all of the iTunes and all of the Apple Music and all of the Spotify, bro. That's what I've been using to stream fucking future music. The fuck you talking about? Learn. The fuck? Back to you.
So if I say it, it's right message, wrong messenger. But, you know, number one, what is it? Artist in the game, Drake. He lose a rap battle. He sued what, UMG? Probably the biggest.
Suing UMG, yeah.
Would you call him the biggest?
Nah, UMG definitely the biggest. By market share, shit, even on the charts now.
He sued UMG for fucking
60% market share this week on the charts.
He sued Universal Music Group for streaming farms and all that. I said it 5 years ago. Like, this is all like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all streaming farms. It's all fucking fake. Spotify numbers, all that shit is fake. Like,
but that's what I'm saying though. So I was making like a parallel to streaming. So if you're an artist right now, if you not buying, you probably losing. You gotta buy. Like, if the whole game is buying,
labels bought you to like. So let's talk about Ice Spice, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause we part of the same label, so I can't give no other example. Labels will pay you to keep your what is it called,
your clout or social media
your social appearance to the public. Like, yo, look,
at one point Ice was lit.
Yeah,
like, yo, she was getting more likes than like Nicki Minaj on the gram.
Ain't I come tell you guys that majority of these artists that are signed to major label, their social media accounts is controlled by the label as well? You do know artists get paid like $5,000 to make a post? You do know that a lot of these artists, they can't just make independent posts on their own because the label monitors that shit? You do know, when I'm teaching, I'm telling us, dog, artists no longer is just doing music to make money, bro. They have to be a social media present. They have to be on social media. They have to be dressed in half naked. They have to be eye candy for niggas, bro. Because there's other things, other ventures that they're into, such as branding, bro, like brand deals, stuff like that. So to attract clicks or impressions, as we call it, bro, the labels, dog, is directing your path. So when you are popping on Instagram, the guys love you. That is when you're going to get brand deals, bro. You're going to get different fashion companies want to work with you, signed you for probably $100,000, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And you have to maintain that social media presence. Again, this is why you'll see artists have 1 million followers, 5 million followers, but when they drop music, bro, they don't even sell 5,000 first week. Because the people that is following them on Instagram is not necessarily following for their music. They're following them for eye candy, how you look, you're sexy, you're cute, whatever it is. That is what they're following you for. And then the brands know, bro. The brands are the ones that's going to benefit from that. Because when you start rocking their shit, start promoting their shit, people is going to go and buy it from your influence, not for your music. Been teach this shit long time. The fuck? Oh, YouTube streets not ready for that part there yet. Okay. Them not reach that part there. But just remember, we want to hear it long time first. You see me? Yeah, man. Go through again, 6ix9ine.
At one point, Ice was lit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, she was getting more likes than like Nicki Minaj on the gram. She was, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, if we're going by numbers alone, I'm like, yo,
I just use her as an example because we part of the same label. So, like, I know how my label works. When they want to keep you there, they invest all this money, whether it's buying or doing all they have to do. You know what I mean? You test your fame going outside. Like, go outside. Like, see if people actually fuck with you. Go, you know what I mean? Go sell out a show. Go do that.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He just...
When just a while ago, oh, you test your fan base? Hold on, no man.
Hello, we not signed to a big label. Who are really going to the events they want to keep?
Hold on, no man.
Are those your true fan base?
But
I said that. But how you know your true fan base? Filling out venues, bro. That is how you know your true fan base. Not a long time we've been a teach them sitting there. Long time, dog. And not just yesterday, and not just last week, like the guys are clown them. We are follow the teaching and don't understand it. We've been teaching that shit long time. That's the only way you're going to know you're pulling power. That's the only way you're going to know your fan equity, your pure sales, pulling out shows, selling merchandise. These are things that we've been teaching. So when 6ix9ine talk about this shit yesterday, it was just like, bro, like, we've been ahead of that still in the dark. But, you know, I guess I got to do a little homework class. You feel me? Brother, word come to pass. Exactly. Support the live stream. Alka, Kendrick, and J. Cole, the few artists that remain anonymous out of the spotlight, but their fan base so strong push them in front of their perspective field. Plus, those two also was on big labels. Exactly. This is why I'm always telling people that when it comes down to Alkaline, bro, to how Alkaline is so mysterious, so anonymous, does not use social media as he quote-unquote should in this generation, bro, for him to still being able to get 1 million views on a music video without bots, just the fan equity that he has, bro, that shit needs to get fucking applaud, bro. Like, you can't go around that. You can't go around that. You feel me? It's obvious Alkaline controls his socials, dog. There's no labels telling him when to post, what to post. Yo, we get 5,000 for this, post that, post this. Yo, here we go. You have to kind of just a little bit X-rated so we can get some more eye candy because sex sells, shit like that. No, Alkaline don't do that. All Alkaline does, drop his music, he hardly promote it, the fans push it. Drop him show, him hardly promote it, the fans promote it. Me promote it, crazy, bro. You get me? That is how you know true fan equity, my nigga. So when you see Alkaline do a 12,500 arena, bro, that goes to show Alkaline pulling fucking power there, because Alkaline is not doing what other artists is doing to maintain that fan base. He's not, and that's just the truth. It's just the truth. What Alkaline is doing is opposite of what the music is going at right now, bro. And that's just the ultimate fact, bro. Zin? What the music industry is going at right now is, yo, personality is number one. Fuck all the music shit, you have to have a social media presence. Talk to any label exec, they're going to tell you that shit. Social media presence, that's the number one thing. Clout, that's the number one thing. Clout is the number one fucking currency in the music industry. I've been teach that. That's why you see a lot of artists, them clown out themselves on the media, bro, because it's to garner attention. So when you see Alkaline is not doing the clown out shit, Alkaline is not going to the gym, Alkaline is not, yo, what they under my nose, I'm out. He's not doing none of that, but yet still his name is getting called in the conversation. That shit is how you know, say, bumbleclad. That youth, yeah, him different. Different. Those are the things that we look at and be like, whoa. If Alkaline is not using 10% of his power on social media, and he is still relevant today, still getting 1 million views on a music video and a song that they say is an old song. The neutral idiots tell that that's an old song. Him should have dropped the music video for your old song. Nigga, 2 weeks ago the fucking song dropped. At the time, and the music video dropped. How is that an old song? So, let me understand now. Is it that it was the neutral ones that view the video? No, don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's not only Alkaline fans listen to his music. Obviously, it's not only Alkaline fans stream the music video. I'm not fucking dumb. I'm not a Gaza sheep. I have sense. Remember, we teach this shit. But majority of Alkaline fans that is viewing the music video, it is fucking obvious. You want me to prove the point to you? Let me prove the point to you right now. Alkaline Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, reached 1 million views yesterday. Zin, pretty shit. If I show you right now the recent comments that is on this right now, 24 minutes ago, 1 million views. This I want 1 hour ago, 24 minutes ago. These are the real people, not no fucking bots on his videos, bro. Alkaline fan base, you have one man a type 3, 4, 5 times, bro. That's the dedication that Alkaline fan base has for his music. What not about? You feel no neutral is going to be on his video every single second dropping a comment? No. Because the neutral is going to hear the song like, oh, I like this one. All right, cool, bam, boom. Moving along. Neutrals do not continue boosting the algorithm for an artist, bro. The fanatics are the ones that continue boosting the algorithm for the artist, brother. I don't have to know that. And it's only a few fan base have that in dancehall. And you can count on one hand. Cartel have it, Alkaline have it. I'm not too sure about Popcorn right now, to be honest. I don't really know. A long time I'm not checking the Popcorn. But when you talk about pulling power, Popcorn has that. You understand? But from the music side of things, I would have to check right now. Because I don't even want to just attack out of context and not really verified. You see me, I say, the dog drop a music video 7 hours ago, bro. 53,000 views, bro. 7 fucking hours ago, 53,000 views. Popcorn, bro. Like, I'm just saying. The comments on this, 510 comments, bro. The newest comment on this, 41 seconds ago, 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, 11 minutes ago, 19, 21, 27. So him have fans where I continue boost him algorithm. But bro, like this shit for Popcorn, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is underperforming. This is underperforming for Popcorn, and that's not hating Popcorn. That's just talking the fucking truth. It's been 7 hours ago, bro. That means a Popcorn now average 10,000 views per hour upon a new music video. And that's just the truth. You get me? So when we attack, bro, we attack the facts and we not hate pan artists. We just teach the bumbuckler thing them, dog. You get me? Okay, back to academic.
I mean, that's more or less like real shit, like ticket sales, doing that, like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I know what you mean.
So remember how we used to get on Russ?
Yeah. Yo, that nigga Russ was right, though.
Niggas used to get on Russ. It was cool to not jack Russ, but Russ was selling out in the nigga face. Like,
yo, I remember going to a Russ show when Russ would post these videos. I'm like, yo, this got to be like an audition or some shit. Yo, I went to a show, 8,500 people at the Garden. I'm like, yo, they said this nigga's garbage online. Like, he's whack. Nobody's fucking with him, bro.
Who the fuck does that remind you of? Hold on. Who don't know Russ? Ush, but Russ is an independent artist. I played him a couple times. But who that remind you of? You go online, yo, Alkaline fall off, Alkaline ain't shit. Yo, 2016 Alkaline P kinda hit that. But when you go to a fucking New Rules, you see 10,000 people, you have to be like, wait, hold on, what?
You don't say.
The fuck?
You don't say.
What one?
Who was it?
8,500 people, Russ, 8,500 people. Niggas used to clown Russ, nigga. But when you go to his shows, the nigga have a lot of people at his shows. Madison Square Garden, 8,500 people. That as them said that shit remind me of Alkaline, bro. Every day you check the media, somebody's saying that Alkaline fall off, Alkaline this, Alkaline that. But when we motherfucking check New Rules, we see where Alkaline sold over 12,000 tickets. Literally less than 500 tickets remaining. So, me have to ask a question right now, like, how comes people saying Alkaline fall off, but when you check on the artists them that them say is on, they're not doing what Alkaline is doing? I'm not talking Cartel. Cartel have the prison hype. I'm not care who want fix. Cartel has the prison hype running for him, and that's just facts. Cartel is capitalizing. He will tell you himself, bro. Cartel is capitalizing off of that initial run right now from prison. And that's just the truth. When that shit die down, then you're going to see where Vybz Kartel is maintaining. That's just the truth. Every territory that didn't see Vybz Kartel in 20 years, 13 years, 15, 18, wherever it's going to go, it's going to get a massive turnout. Mine is sold out still. You know what I mean? I just Malta alone sold out. Barclays is not. Go and check. There's tickets there. It's not sold out. All right? I get it. The promoter said once you only have like 2,000 tickets remaining out of the 15, that means the show sold out. Cool. That's their measurement stick. If I should use that measurement stick, that means Alkaline New Rules sell out at UK as well. Fine. However, going by what the vlogger say if it don't say sell out outside, it no sell out.
Sold out no mark outside. You say sold out no mark outside, it says sold out. Like people that say, full rules, sold out. You see, if that not there, that not sell out, you know. In case people don't know about arenas. Any arena, I could America, Canada, anyway. When you go at the door, big sold out, mark. You can't even pass the security. Sold out, mark. You can't buy no ticket, you can't do nothing. Sold out, mark. Not one more person can hold in it.
Good. So by his standard, if sold out a mark on the fucking Live Nation website for Vybz Kartel, then it not sold out. Don't fight me. Don't say that I'm hating on Vybz Kartel. No, that was y'all hating on Alkaline, bro. It's just a taste of your own medicine. So let's go to Ticketmaster and see if it says sold out. No, it doesn't say sold out. You still have blue tickets remaining here, over there, up there, right as well. You still have tickets remaining for the fucking Friday. If you go over to Saturday, we still have many tickets remaining for Saturday, dog. It's just the truth. It not sold out. Look in the middle right here where the super fan should be at, right? Look in the middle. It still has tickets, dog. So again, going by your measurement stick, always fucking ricocheting yourself, making yourself look like a big fucking clown. That's why we can't go back and forth, bro. You demoted yourself from going back and forth with a top ranking. Can you understand? So you learn and you recite the thing them over there. So I just swear it go. So by your standard, brother, it not sold out. The only thing was sold out is Malta. I don't care what a promoter posts on the website. You said it out to yourself. I don't care if Kerry said this sold out, rated. If it don't say sold out on the website, then it don't sold out. So we going by the same measurement stick here. So by your measurement stick, it not sold out at the Barclays. That's the truth. It is what it is.
Yeah, but it's like a trend. Like once it's a trend, but it's like you gotta see what's really popping. You gotta leave your house. Like you just gotta leave and see if people actually fucking with you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, you know how we got to this? So we talk.
Hold on there. I Mr. Nimi. I don't think Mr. Nimi is a apps, you know. I'm gonna unhide. Hold on, I'm gonna unhide Mr. Nimi. Mr. Nimi is not a apps, guys. Hold on, man. Sometime I'm gonna jump in and I understand still, but yeah, he's saying Alka Kendrick and wait, no. I find him comment. Jano, I the dog star. Jano. Okay. Look how many artists there is in the world, but look how many have fanatics. Beehives, in basically saying there's mad artists in the world, but only a few have fanatics. So Beehives, you know, Beyonce, Barb's, Nicki Minaj, the navies that are what's your name? Fenty, what's your name again? Rihanna, you have Gaza, Vendetta, and not even Drake have a name fanatics name that think about that. You see me, I say they all can sell merchandise outside of music easy. So he's basically saying that these artists can literally stop the music and sell merchandise and still make way more money than actually music sales. So that's what he's basically. He's not a apps. You see me, I say I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been on every one of these dancehall platforms. I mean everyone, but what you have over them is your immediate interaction with the chat. Even if you disagree, your channel gonna blow up. Big up yourself. So Mr. Nimi is not a apps, bro. You get me? I say, yeah, he's not a apps. You get me? I say, people support the live stream for me, please. We're live at 0 and 32 minutes. The information I'm giving you here, you guys are seeing it. Everybody, I use it on YouTube right now. We don't need to support the channel one at a time.
My Dirk and I gotta see if they trolling me on this, but they said, yo, so Dirk album drop, he's gonna sell like, I'm gonna show you the numbers. They say Dirk gonna sell like 65. Nav gonna sell 82 or 83, right? When you look at it, SEA means stream equivalent albums. So 63,000 is from streaming for Dirk. For Nav, shit, it's 11,000 from streaming. So these are, when it says albums, that means it's bundles or however else.
Yeah.
Get them credit cards working. You feel me? And I'm like, well, here's the thing. What niggas is gonna say, bro, Nav outsold them. It don't matter. It really don't matter
but
about.
That's what I'm saying. You can't pick and choose. Like you can't pick and choose. If Nav's
okay, I get the point.
If Nav's label is doing that, right? It's Nav. Like Nav haven't been like to me. Like let's talk honesty. You know me. I don't got no hairs on my tongue. I'm gonna just say what I say. Nav hasn't been hot since like what would you say like be honest. Like last thing is like Biebs in the Trap. Travis Scott. No.
That
I'm going too far back.
Fire.
Which one?
The Turks. He had a song called Turks. That shit was fire. This album is good,
so
though.
One Turks came out. I mean, I'm really genuinely asking. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I think when you're talking about hot, it's like relatives because I got to judge it to himself.
Yeah.
Like I would say
his peak.
Yeah, I would say the peak would probably be around. It's probably be around Biebs in the Trap and shit like that. But it like to me when it came to when you had Turks and shit like that, I forgot what album that was. That shit was fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, so
and me was beefing at that time. I wasn't even trying to like it.
Who's he with? Republic?
He's with EXO. It probably goes to Republic. Hold on.
EXO with The Weeknd, right?
Yo, EXO Republic, yeah.
All right, Republic. Who is this guy with?
Dirk's with Alamo.
Listen, remember I'm teaching about the big three distribution companies: Sony, UMG, Warner. Listen.
Who is this guy with?
Dirk's with Alamo, Sony.
Sony putting bread into shit, bro.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
In other words, what he's saying right there is that Sony is botting the Dog album. That means because Lil Durk only sold 1,200 pure copies and then he did one big whole what? I don't remember the number why I'm saying, but it's like probably like some 80,000 or some shit like that, or whatever, 70-something, 60-something, or whatever. He's basically saying that Sony is putting bread into that project. Get me? when it comes down to Nav, his company, he signed too, but it looked like Nav company or Nav label EXO, right? Which the manager for EXO is Shensia manager as well. The manager for EXO or the label for EXO, is what I say, which is Alamo, right? They are the ones that find some way how to do a bundle deal, go with the guidelines of Billboard to be able to achieve the 71,000 streaming equivalents the 71,000 pure sales, I should say, versus him getting only, 12,000, 13,000 streaming. You get me? I say, so again, the labels have their different ways of playing with the charts, bro. You see me? So labels will buy back your album with the credit cards, while some labels will invest into the streaming part of things. But ultimately, if they own your masters, ultimately, they are the one that is going to benefit from it. And once you're a signed artist, you get me? I say, I'm so going at the 360 explaining all of that as well with 360 deals also. You get me? But we want to kind of understand the logistics of this shit.
Sony putting bread into shit, bro.
Okay.
You know Sony putting bread into shit. We know this. Like, if Nav is bundling up, niggas could have sold jail jumpsuits like with this nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Stop playing with my man Smirk, man. No, hold on. No, you're right. All right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like that argument.
No, it's not even an argument. It's like, remember when he buying views. All right, so when the numbers are low, it's like, so why don't you just go buy views too? Like, you know what I mean? Like, real shit though.
Right, so no, that is where we are at in the dancehall streaming age, ladies and gentlemen. When we was defending Alkaline, people were saying, well, why wouldn't you go sign to label and buy views to them? Like, stop fighting the player, fight the game, or stop fighting the game, just join the players. And I'm like, but that's the problem. We never try to fucking join the fucking, like, bullshit that y'all are doing. We're doing our shit organically, and we good with that. It's what I say? We're good with that, motherfucker. Get me? But una always I try to put Alkaline in the fucking game where una try play. And we have been a try telling them, say, bro, we know what we wanna do, dog. Do what we wanna have to do. But stop trying to compare Alkaline when Alkaline is not playing the same game y'all are playing. Y'all are doing sign things, do that. Now I mean, no fun not sign no more and one there right now. Last. Alkaline signed from the jump, right? The only signing Alkaline did was a management signing, managerial signing, not a fucking record label signing, dog. Manager shit, bro. You get me? I said the type of investment what a company do with Alkaline, bro, that I don't know comparing to Alkaline right now for himself. With Autobahn and New Era Productions, and that's just the truth, right? Back in 2023, if y'all didn't know, Nicki Minaj, she basically had a bundle deal with Call of Duty. Nicki Minaj had a bundle deal with Call of Duty. You get me? So we know these things, dog, and that's why we always tell you, bro. Like, when y'all try to do the comparing shit, it's like, we don't know the business. So that's why we kind of compare Alkaline and say fall off. But one can't disagree with Alkaline is that when Alkaline keep his shows, enough of the man them when claim say over Alkaline right now, pull the crowd the Alkaline pull unless they go to a show that is already established, like a Wireless or one of them events there, where already have 40, 50,000 people. And that's just the facts. You get me? So with the Vibes Cartel thing we're going right now, with the Prison Hype, and that's just facts. Buju Banton, Prison Hype. Vibes Cartel, Prison Hype. That's the truth. You get me? I say it's just the truth. When them balance out now after the whole hype done and him got all of the territories them, when I see him for how long, that's when you start judging and be like, okay, this is where he's at in his career. But for right now, it's Prison Hype. I just Prison Hype. I just the truth. The blind can see it. It's all about Prison fucking hype, brother. You get me? And nobody can fight that. It's just the truth. It's just reality. Get me? Even though they are firing how long, bro, his shows are going to get massive amount of people. However, when y'all same show them sell out, it's like, bro, you kind of be desperate right now because it's not. The tickets are there same way. You can still get tickets, bro. It's not sold out. Now, granted, if you have a 15,000 venue and you sell 13,000 tickets, honestly, bro, that is like a sold out show if you really want to talk, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, all right, cool. You sold 12,000, 13,000 tickets out of the 15,000. Like, damn, nigga. Like, that's a sold out show. But here's where we fuck up now. Alkaline have a 12,500 venue, and he sold out over 12,100 tickets already. So are we going to use the same measuring sticks for Alkaline? Or, if Alkaline site not say sold out, it don't sold out. That's when we are going to give you all the same treatment. Barclays don't say sold out, it not sold out. You get me? So you see, when in a set a pit or when in a set a trap, dog not for say two because you only make yourself look fucking desperate and stupid now. The only thing sold out for Vibes Cartel is Malta. That's it. Nothing else. Costa Rica not sold out. Barclays not sold out. None of them showed not sold out. Freedom Street worse, never sold out. Tons of free tickets gave away and it still never sold out. For the idiot to say, oh, yo, who tell me say tons of tickets sell out. Brother, Jay Frey did a whole review of the show and he tell you he's at the gate and people is giving away motherfucking Bleachers ticket. It wasn't a lie. It was true. A lot of tickets given away. Now, granted, yes, they do give away tickets at big shows. Obviously, promotional purposes. Artists backstage passes, artists entourage passes, stuff like that. We know this. But you guys were the one that say Alkaline show, oh, yo, a 2-for-1 deal and 3-for-1 deal. That's where y'all keep fucking up. Y'all keep putting Alkaline under the fire when uno do fuckery after now. We must just keep silent and keep pushing like, yo, nothing ever happened. No, it happened. Cartel gave away tons of tickets. He went live, never give away a trailer load of ticket to the people that can't afford it. He did. It's just the truth. Boom, boom, 150 ticket. Sean Storm, him get a next 100. This Samana, him get a next 100. Popcorn, get 100. Him friend them try to sell it back for make blood clot money at the gate. Come on. My tickets given away, man, nigga. I could have gotten tickets if I wanted to, just to say. I'm just saying. So please, make it make sense when I'm not talking a bullshit, dog. Trying to downplay everybody, oh, Beanie Man show now sell out, dog. Bro, so what if Beanie Man charging $100, bro? Beanie Man not come from prison. Beanie Man not no prison hype. Him not a prison hype, bro. Not a prison hype behind it. Beanie Man does live off him legacy. So alright then, King of Dancehall, cool, man, come on New York, fine. You get me? Him not have that, like, the anticipation, they like a Vibes Cartel, obviously. Obviously. So him tickets have to go price a certain way. Simple. Nothing wrong with that. But every day, when you try downplay Beanie Man tickets, when you try downplay Sean Paul, and I'm like, dog, like, Vibes Cartel right now is his golden era, bro. It's just the facts. It's his golden era. He hasn't been to these territories. His peak of his career, him did get locked up behind the bars. So obviously, Beanie Man peak gone long time. Beanie Man is just maintaining. Sean Paul is maintaining, bro. Vibes Cartel right now is his peak. It's like Vibes Cartel boss again. That's literally what's happening, bro. So he's going to have that demand, dog. It's simple. Nobody now hate upon him. Nobody now rate. The only time when people seem like they're hating on Vibes Cartel is when you try to compare other artists. We're not in the same position with Cartel in right now with the prison hype. And that's the truth. Bounty Killer does get visa. Yo, Bounty can't sell out like Cartel. Rated, and I'm like, bro, Bounty Killer been out there doing his thing, make himself out there regular. Everybody see him already cool, whatever. Bounty Killer is not a Cartel, bro. Him set it for Cartel, yes. But however, Bounty Killer impact, bro, him impact can't robot. However, him going to America for sell out shows like Cartel won't happen, bro. Majority of the people them don't know about Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer never really to transcend in the next generation. Cartel has always been trying to be, you know what I'm saying, accepted by the newer generation all the single time. And him did it behind a bars too. So at the end of the day, when him come back, bro, he's going to have a pull. But after that initial wave pass, that's when you can start grade him now and I say, all right then, cool. Him dep on the arena level same way. Still 15, 20,000 people, all right. Him not reach stadium level yet. You get me? I said the stadium them where him a do, like Costa Rica, a 30,000, but him a use half it. So a 15,000 people, that cool. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? At this a Cartel there. Him not the stadium level yet, bro. He's not at the stadium level as yet, bro. That's the truth. Nobody not hating, bro. He's not doing no stadium tour. Every stadium him go, bro, it's not the full stadium. Jamaica is the only one that was the full stadium and it wasn't filled. 30,000 people. Huh? That's Jamaica. That's your hometown. You should sell that out in the first week. Knowing that you know that Jamaica how long and rare, you just come out. But you didn't. You get me? British Virgin Island, same thing. Less than 5,000 people. That's the truth, bro. You get me? Nobody's hating on the nigga, bro. It's just the facts. Legacy, tradition, longevity, Alkaline do it. Nipsey is doing. Only signing with the big leagues. Only singing or signing with the big leagues. Oh wait, only signing with the big leagues will be distribution deals. Tech 9 levels who in music industry knows when you talking independent. Bro, when it comes down to independent artists, the only deals I would advise for them to sign, bro, is distribution deals. Only because as an independent artist, you can do so much and no more, bro. You're going to need that distribution help for them to distribute your music across the world. If you're going to be targeting North America, distribution deal in North America, you know, all right, the label is the one that's going to plug you in the playlist and all of these things because that's what they control. It's just the truth. If you want to play the game, you're going to have to bumbleclat, play the game with the labels. That's how you're going to compete. Obviously, Alkaline not that. So what Alkaline is doing directly to consumer, keeping his shows, dropping his music, the fans run with it, wherever it crack, it crack. If it crack commercial and it get 30 million, 50 million views, it cross over, depend the airways, stuff like that, cool. But if Alkaline is not gunning for that, there's no need to compare Alkaline with an artist that is gunning for that. That's the problem that y'all have. You get me, I say. Anyways, back to this.
You saying we can't discount him getting albums because Dirk label ain't do what he did and then try to only look at it in terms of streams because Dirk stream more than him.
Yeah, why wouldn't he bundle it up too? Why wouldn't his label do it? Because he can't do nothing, right? At 9 o'clock, he's getting told turn off the lights and go to sleep. Like,
yeah, leave Dirk alone, bro.
No, I'm saying like
leave Dirk alone.
Nah,
yo, you know when you locked up, nobody say nothing about you. You know?
This nigga 6ix9ine is a comedian, dog. So for those who don't know, Dirk in a lock up. You see what I say? So basically I say with Nav Company that did the whole bundle thing with his album and he got the 71,000 pure sales. You know, Dirk should have just make his label do the same thing. But the difference thing with Dirk label, like they did the whole streaming thing, you know what I'm saying? And the streams were higher than the pure sales. With Nav, his pure sales was higher than the streaming. So basically, Nav outsell him because of the pure sales versus the streaming for Lil Durk. So what they're conversating right here is to say that, yo, Lil Durk, your company or your label should have done the same thing and then you can have a conversation. But there's no need to downplay either one. It's just a different business model on both ends. That's basically what they're saying right there. But him kind of just throw a little shot saying that, yo, you know, Lil Durk, you know, him can't really do much for himself right now. So, you know, 9 o'clock him have to lock off the light and go in bed because him there in a prison. You get me? As federal or whatever.
Yo, you was in the festival. When you locked up, nobody say nothing.
But I'm not saying that to be
He having
funny.
PTSD. You having PTSD.
Nah, I just can't. Nah,
say free Dirk one time. Say free
listen,
Dirk.
I can't compete with a nigga.
Hold on, say free Dirk one time. One time. You gotta say free
I'm
Dirk.
gonna say it after this. I can't compete like as Nav. I can't compete with a nigga.
You try. Stop.
Nah,
stop playing.
I'm Nav though. I'm
Yo,
Nav.
I flew here wearing.
I can't.
I should have seen you yesterday. I was wearing my free Dirk. You know, right?
I can't compete with a nigga that's getting told to go to sleep at 9:30. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you try to get his joke on something?
Nah, hold on. Like, it's real shit. Like, if, like, you know, the nigga, you in the Fed, you gotta like take off your clothes, be butt ass naked. And,
no, you don't.
All right, they gone into some fucking joking shit right now. But the essence of everything what I'm showing you right here is that the big players in the industry, like academics, is telling you guys the same thing. Like, yo, the game right now is rigged. Like, don't really give a fuck about the charts. You can buy that shit. It don't make no sense you guys are trying to size up artists because of the charts, which we've been teach that Gaza people beat me for, well, not beat me, because them can't beat me. Them learn ya, so. Them go against what I said, and then when the whole Sean Paul thing come out with Sean Paul numbers and Spotify, then they go back on my teaching saying that, oh, yo, that no show impact that rate. Like, nigga, we've been taught you that shit. You guys just understanding now because the neutral people is kind of teaching y'all that, yo, this is what gives you an impact. And then y'all take my teaching now trying to justify Gaza. So at the end of the day, me I help you psychologically and they even fucking realize that shit. Anyways, 360 deal. Listen to this shit. Hold on there before we get to the 360 deal. Before we get to this, we want for kind of, you know the real class in session over here. So we want to understand something real quick before we get into this 360 thing so you guys can understand. All right. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Over here. So wait there. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me just play this one first. The 360 deal explained.
What is a 360 deal, multiple rights deal, in the music industry? As the music business evolved from 8 tracks and records to compact discs and digital downloads, record companies had to evolve their business model to make money off the changes in technology. Physical sales of music are getting lower every year, and digital streaming and downloads are increasing rapidly. This was an alarm for record companies to change the working model to survive the transition. The record label's answer to the new digital age in music is the 360 deal. 360 deals are...
Hold on, pause the AI. Alright, you idiot. After 6 months, finally 1 million views. Keep working and try earn your way in our work. Idiot, prior so. Blanco 4 months ago, yeah? Blanco 4 months ago, 2 million authentic, organic I should say. Fuck the authentic, cause that can buy 2 million organic views. Alright, go and sleep.
Downloads are increasing rapidly. This was an alarm for record companies to change the working model to survive the transition.
Pause. No, what they're saying right here, people. Now the 360 deal that I've been come teach you again. With the 360 deal, ladies and gentlemen, that got implemented because the streaming alone was not sufficing for the income for the labels. So they had to find some way as to how to recoup the money that they're investing in these artists. So with this little AI thing that I'm playing right here, it's telling you guys that because streamings and downloads was not cutting it for the labels, they had to implement 360 deals. Now, what is 360 deal, guys? I'm teaching you that. The label get money off of your performance, your merchandise, your music, your sync licensing. You know what I mean? That's mean if your song playing an ad, your song playing on Netflix, those are sync license, all right? The label get pays off of all of that. That's 360. It's like raping you, basically. So listen to what the AI has to say, and you can understand.
And digital streaming and downloads are increasing rapidly. This was an alarm for record companies to change the working model to survive the transition. The record label's answer to the new digital age in music is the 360 deal. 360 deals are contracts that allow the record label to receive a percentage of the earnings from all of the artist's activities, rather than just earnings from record sales.
Stop. Rather just earning from record sales, dumb fuck, the labels had to do 360 deals so that they can take a percentage of everything. Good.
360 deals, also called multiple rights deals, are contracts where the record labels earn a percentage of the artist's ancillary rights. These rights may be the earnings made from...
ancillary rights just mean others. It's cool. So they're going to label the others, the other stuff. All right? That's what ancillary means.
Revenue, merchandise sales, digital sales.
Concerts, merchandise, digital sales. So when I came out and say that the artists them will sign 360 deal, when them do performance, bro, the label get piece of that. Man run out. Dog, you not hear that? Yo, the artist getting full money. Labels not get no money off of no artist performance. You not fool. You don't know the industry. I'm like that. Poor thing. You don't know one fuck about the music industry. Let me not teach this, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a refresher course, honestly.
The earnings made from concert revenue, merchandise sales, digital sales, streaming royalties, licensing, endorsement deals, and any other income stream.
Stop. Now, let's break them down one by one. Concerts, cool. We know what that is. Self-explanatory. Performance, done. Merchandise, that's your merch. We don't explain that, you know, merch with your logo pan it or your brand pan it, cool. Labels sell that, them get a percentage, cool. Digital sales, that's when you buy the music on iTunes, you buy the music on Amazon, labels get a percentage of that. Streaming, self-explanatory. Streaming on the streaming platform, Spotify, etc. Licensing, this is what I'm talking about. Netflix, HBO, stars, advertisement, any place that your music is played. You're song in a GTA 5, GTA 6. If you sign, yes, licensings, yeah, label get a percentage of that. Endorsement deals, again, we explained that to you guys already. Many of these artists right now, their social media is controlled by the label. So yes, they post certain things, sex appeals, they post sexy pictures, stuff like that. A brand reach out to you, a Fenty reach out to you, whatever brand reach out to you, you know, like a Tommy Hilfiger, whatever, you get an endorsement deal. The label takes a cut of that. You get some of it. Live gigs, again, there's a lot of people that, let's go on this live over there, on this person live right now. They are paying you to come on the live. That's live gigs, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Simple shit like that, etc. That's everything else. Simple means everything we have to do the career. Once you get money from it, label get a piece side. That's how a 360 deal work. Continue.
May think of. In exchange for receiving a larger percentage of the money made by the artists they represent, the labels take a lower cut from music sales. The labels also say they will commit to promoting the artist for a longer period.
Stop. No, with a 360 deal, dumb fuck. The 360 deal, this is how it works. The label is going to take a lesser cut of your masters because they're going to get a bigger cut off of your performance. Guys, what makes the most money in music industry? Class, remember see if una follow. What makes the most money in music industry? This shit is like walking through fucking walking on motherfucking sand sometimes, bro. It's just relaxing, like too easy. What makes the major money in I just gave it away. What makes the major money in an artist? Live shows. Thank you. Simple. So again, they will cut down the percentage of what they give you from your masters. They'll cut the percentage, give you a bigger share because your music now fucking stream. Them have to go bat it. Them have to go promote it at the end of the day. So they rather just be like, you know what? All right, you can pull crowd? Fine. Cool. We take more percentage of that. Simple. Very easy to explain. Moving right along. Back to you, AI.
And aggressively develop new opportunities for them. Essentially, the labels now often seek to serve as a manager and look after the artist's entire career rather than focusing only on selling the music.
Good. Now, what does a manager do? Anytime you get a booking, you dumb fuck, the manager gets like 20%, 30% of your bookings. So the label in returns become the manager. So when you're signed to a label with a 360 deal, the label is the one that is going to put on the shows for you and they're going to pay them fucking self. Simple.
The 360 deal potentially solves some of the revenue problems of the record label. But what about the artist?
What about the artist? So the 360 deal solves the problem with the label not getting paid enough. Cool, no problem. I'm getting a cut off of everything you do. What about the artist, AI? Tell me.
For a new artist, the 360 deal is like a double-edged sword. Almost any artist would love to be signed to a major record label.
Stop. Almost any artist would love to be signed to a major label. That's what we push on the YouTube streets in the not we, the idiot them. They push that. Guys, get signed by a major label, bro. You're gonna make more money. You're gonna get the exposure, not knowing the fucking cons of it. They only talk about the pros, not the cons. So let's hear what the cons are, AI. Go ahead.
But if he must include the label in any additional income he makes, the artist may be putting more money in the label's pockets than in their own bank accounts. The artist needs to be aware that he is giving his signature in exchange for a promise from the record label. And then, if you look at the...
Good! So, when you sign on that dotted line, when the A&R, the artist repertoire, promise you that they're going to make you into a mega star, they tell you everything that you want to hear, you sign the dotted line, you get fuck after that because it's all promises. It's never sure. Never sure. Artists get signed, them come out, yo, I signed a fucked up deal, bro. Like, John, dog, if me did know, dog, if you did learn the business, you'd have known not to sign that deal. However, the deals are kind of important because 9 out of 10 times, a lot of you artists that sign, the deal help you to get the exposure. So at the end of the day, just take what you can and just keep it pushing. Don't cry, don't bawl. Just learn from a mistake because a lot of artists were signed. That's so major. A lot of people know them. Let's just start the truth. You get me? So not every artist can stay independent and actually get that exposure. At the end of the day, you have to pay the cost. You understand? That's just simply what it is. So whatever route you choose to go to, that's why I always say, I'm not bashing getting signed. However, just know that you're going to have to give up some stuff. Simple.
Success of pop artist Lady Gaga, who is an artist with a 360 deal, she may not have been such a success without the label's involvement in her career. So, if you are offered a 360 deal, get an experienced entertainment lawyer to explain every obligation you will have after signing. We will be pointing out more pros and cons of this deal in our future videos.
Simple. Get a lawyer so you know what the fuck you're signing. But now, to break down this 360 in real life, hear from an artist himself, Dame Dash.
Time that you were, at the time that you were heavily involved in the music industry, there's no such thing as 360 deals. But right now, 360 deals are more common. Do you think that there's something inherently wrong with 360 deals?
100%. They're giving away what usually happens is when you sign a record deal, because it's corporate money, they spend a lot of money and a lot of people get paid and you don't really have too much margin. But everybody gets paid, but the artist. And the artist is cool with that because that's the commercial for them to go make their money selling their merch, which is their t-shirts, and make their money from their show. Now, you can't, I own your ass on the road and your clothes, and also every time you make money from endorsements. So you actually telling someone to give up their whole entire behind, and they shouldn't. And I've watched them trick people into thinking that after they built their foundation and they have their show and all the exposure is done, that they need them to go to the next level and then have them sell their whole entire behind away.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
No, in essence, what he's saying right there is that the label controls you to a point where you yourself start to forget your value. You yourself starting to depend on solely the label. So he's saying that they will trick you into feeling that you actually need them because of how they make you pop in, right? You don't want to get called fall off. Let's just start the truth. A lot of people don't want to be called fall off. A lot of people don't want to be called washed up. So they're going to want to stick with the label. That's what the label does, bro. It makes you become dependent on solely on them. So at the end of the day, when you become dependent on them solely, bro, you're going to start saying things like, yo, oh, my label don't allow me to do this. My label don't allow me to do that. Essentially, you become a slave, dog, to the master. That's what he's saying.
To go to the next level and then have them sell their whole entire behind away. 360, whole 360 degrees of your ass, pause, away, just because of a trick. And now you got to ask a person, or you have to say things like, the label lets me do this and that. Like when you say, somebody can never say, an artist is signed to me. That doesn't sound correct to me. I have partnerships with people, which I've always done. I believe a man should always be able to be a man. Pause. So I do 50-50 ventures no matter what. I never do, I sign you, I own you. I don't do that. The mentality doesn't sound right. People accepting that doesn't sound right. People being proud of that doesn't sound right. It's aggravating. Maybe because I'm aware and no one else is. But if you look back at all these YouTube tapes, every single thing I was saying 10 years ago, I'm saying it now. But just everyone thought I was crazy 10 years ago. So I'm not crazy now? My message is consistent. I walk it like I talk it. Pause. I'm not saying I agree with Fidel, but I pulled a Cuba. Like, I'm not messing with nobody. My whole thing is vertical, and I have a whole television network that reflects that. And you can see everything I've been doing while I've been slave broke. And slave broke is when someone that has a job considers you broke because you don't have any liquid, because all your money's in your businesses and your real estate and you got cash flow and independence. That's like a slave's fear. He's like, that's broke. But I'm independent rich, period. So I could be slave broke. I'll be slave broke all day. Anyone that says I'm broke, I am broke. I'm slave broke. But I feel indie rich. You know, I'm living a good life and I get to take care of my kids. And that's, to me, all that counts. Indie rich is what I want. Slave broke is whack. That's flex money.
No. Again, when we tell these idiots that when it comes down to Alkaline, obviously, his mission statement here, he said it in all of his songs. Him just want to take care of his family. Him just want to make enough money, you know what I mean, maintain the foundation, have, you know, wealth. He want to be wealthy, right? He's not looking for the hype and the popularity that comes with it, right? He's looking for the money. I'm all about the money. ATM, all of these songs like Alkaline been teaching y'all, bro. Accomplishment, Blanco, Floss like Blanco, them one that will get this. You can't sabotage, can't cancel, can't do me nothing, me done rich. Like, these are the things that Alkaline preach. Like, bro, while other people want to be successful in popularity and fame and all of this shit, bro, Alkaline is focused on the money, bro. Because at the end of the day, everything's come back down to the money. With all the popularity that you have, if that popularity goes away and you have no liquid, which is the money, to actually maintain your lifestyle, you're going to end up fucking broke. And you're going to end up looking like a goddamn bum. Now, talking about that, people, I wanted to share with you guys this right here, which is coffee tea. You know what I'm saying? Coffee tea, blood clot. COCO TEA, my bad. COCO TEA, you know what I mean, rest in peace. Him recently dropped, you get me, I say, and this is what's going on with his situation right now with his daughter speaking out.
I'm COCO TEA's first daughter. I am Rashane Scott, and I feel the need to come out and address the media because a lot of people have been asking questions and they need to know the truth about some stuff. First and foremost, may my father's soul rest in peace. My father was a good person, a great icon and a great legend, but my father did not make the right choice as far as choosing a partner for his life. and I'm so cut up about it. Some of the family members been calling me and bashing me and my brother Junior, about we not attending the funeral and not there for my dad, and circumstances we cannot attend. First and foremost, thanks to the family that is helping my father to bury and have a good funeral, the cousins.
So what about his wife? What about his wife?
No, the wife not doing anything. First and foremost, the wife take the money and do what she want to do it and mind her man them. What? And him family them, him cousin, him nephew them.
Back up.
Bury him.
What do you mean mind her man them?
She mind her man. She have a doctor in the house right now. She have doctor in the house and she used to use the man money, mind her policeman, me here below house in the police.
Whoa.
I remember in 2004,
allegedly,
right?
my friend, allegedly, are you sure?
It's not allegedly, it's what people tell me, but what I'm sure of is what my dad told me 2003, between 2003 when he came in when I was here in New York. Mm-hmm. My father meet me and I asked my father for some money. My father sent on the money because rent's going on my account. And she gone, they spent up the whole line money. And at the time, he never explained to me where exactly who she was with, but apparently she was giving him bond from that time and he never said nothing, just said it was in Canada and they spent up the whole line money. I am COCO TEA's first daughter.
No. Alright. No, that's COCO TEA, is what I may say. COCO TEA daughter basically coming out and, you know, again, rest in peace to COCO TEA, you see? That's his daughter coming out basically saying, you know, like, there's no money, the wife take all of the money and a mine of the man and a bill of the house and stuff like that for man, right? This thing about it is a lot of the older artists them back then, them never set a foundation. You get me? They didn't set a solid foundation. And I don't understand how that could have been a problem for you even go to your father funeral. You see me? I feel like you yourself probably is, you know, materialistic at this point. It looks like you're more invested in your dad's money than even celebrating, you know, his life. You get me? I say, again, the world we're living into becomes so, you know, cold-hearted and nobody has that empathy anymore. People just focusing on the now. You see me? So it's like, yo, if I'm money, I just money. You get me? I say, like, nobody cares to actually, you know, feel that feeling anymore. Like, feeling is no longer, I wouldn't say no longer, but majority of people don't have feelings anymore. Everybody does cool. Now, media facts say, no, she's not straight. Bro, listen, man. Straight or not straight, like coming out right now talking about the wife taking the money and stuff like that, bro. If you respect your father, you don't come out and chat them thing, the dog. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, what are we gonna do? Think about this. What are we as the viewers gonna do hearing that? How can we help that situation now? You get me? Like, how we are gonna help that situation? There's nothing that we can do to actually assist, you know what I'm saying, her with the wife taking the money or anything like that. You get me? So when me look on it, I'm just like, it's kind of unfortunate that every time a celebrity dies, you know, it's always some issues over money and who never get no money and who forget the money. And, you know, it kind of heartbreaking for see, like, the legend such as COCO TEA, you know, can't get a proper rest in peace without having some mix up behind him name after him pass. You see it? But, you know, that I'm a 2 cents span the whole COCO TEA thing. You get me? I say. Now, the trending kid lyric, pretty. Now, that is Lyri, the youngest trending artist in Jamaica. See? Now, my only advice to Lyri, you get me, I say, is build by your craft. All right? a lot of grown folks don't really approve of what you're doing because you're a child. You see me? The type of lyrics so you drop, a lot of grown folks is saying that you're kind of underage to talk about them thing there. You see me? Personally, I like the fact for say, him actually, I get the highlight right now where he can't get paid for shows. Legally, he can't get paid for shows. But if he maintains this probably for the next 2-3 years when he becomes, I think, 16, you can start work at Jamaica. So probably like the next year or two, he probably can be able to actually get paid. But for right now, he can't get paid legally. Is what I say about Lyri. Lyri are going good, I'm going to bring him to already. From before the whole of this, you get me, I say so. I just feel like it's only right for me just make you know, my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, him just need to continue focus same way, you know what I mean? And just maintain him brand at this point until he's actually at the age where he can actually get paid to do these shows. For right now, it's just promotional run. The shows that he's doing, if a promoter, feel it good for kind of just give him a thing, that's basically what he's getting right now. But legally, he cannot get paid. You see what I say? That's we call it something, child abuse, child labor, or some shit like that. You get me? I say so legally, he cannot get paid. But that's a Lyri. Last topic. So we have this Vybz Kartel show here now, people. I want everybody to pay attention to this for me, please. So Vybz Kartel yet again has a show in the diaspora.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
No. Pay attention here, ladies and gentlemen. The diaspora, this is where the artists or Jamaican artists are going to excel in. All right? This is where our Jamaican artists are going to excel in. No? Just like in the past, we spoke about this whole diaspora thing, explaining to people like, this is where our music is getting heavily supported by. So the UK, London, New York, Miami, Jamaica, Trinidad, all of these places, right? This is where supports our music 110%. Now, it was just yesterday or 2 days ago, we played Massacre interview where, again, Massacre, I don't know if he realizes now, hopefully he does, but he said that he zeroed the Caribbean. And we're realizing that he's still stuck in the Caribbean. All right? So he's now realizing from what Ebro was saying on the panel that, I think like y'all should focus on where's fucking with y'all, which is the Caribbean, UK, the diaspora places. Now, when I said that last year, I was greeted with some backlash. As always, me get greeted with backlash until them understand them, come back and I use the same teaching. A regular thing. We understand how it go. Right? So now, we're seeing where Vybz Kartel is performing in the diaspora areas. Right? Brooklyn is the next up show for him. Also, you have Miami, which is coming up now. For the person that just sent me that Lyric can get paid, he's 14, bro. All right, he's 14, not 15 yet. All right, they actually reached out to me for not for going on my business, but yes, he can get paid. All right, so thank you for your information, but him can't get paid yet. All right, it's not a speculation. It's a fact. All right, bro. But thank you for your, thanks for the article still. Is it? But he's 14, so he cannot get paid. All right? Back to this diaspora shit now. So, here we are looking at another diaspora show. Capacity of this venue over in Miami is 20,000 people. At the Amaranth Bank Arena, 20,000 is the capacity. Another 20,000 arena right here, people. Now, for the Gaza sheep, guys, reality is going to set in again. Vybz Kartel is not doing stadium tours. I don't know why I start saying this shit, but he's not doing stadium tours. If you know what a stadium tour is, you guys will not be saying certain bullshit. All right? When you talk about stadiums, bro, we're talking about 40, 50, 70,000 people. Vybz Kartel is not pulling that right now. He's not. With the prison hype, he's not even pulling that right now. All right? The max Vybz Kartel is pulling to date is 35,000. That's it. All right? Give him some time. But until you guys understand, let me just deal with the torture right now. So, Vibes Cartel going to be in Miami in May the 17th. So you know it's going to be another ticketing conversation. Oh, ticket sell off quick and fast. Be a bullshit as usual. Just like Barclays, still not sell off, but them said sell off. You know it go. Delusional fucks. Anyways, people, I want you guys to look at the screen keenly and tell me who you're seeing at the top left right here. Class, what company are you seeing at the top left of this flyer right here? Please let me know in the comment section, class. What company are you seeing at the top left of this goddamn flyer right now? Yeah, man, Data fam. Yeah, look out. Yeah, man, just type. Good. Live Nation Vendetta King. Good. All right. Live Nation. Live fucking Nation. Yep. Invisible Nation. You don't fucking say. Good.
You don't say.
We take out the belt.
You don't say. Who was it? He didn't say.
No. What did the oppositions say about Live Nation keeping your show? This is what I love about YouTube. We always keep the facts in the arsenal. All right? What did the opposition say about Alkaline having to use Live Nation to keep new rules? Because them don't know who the fuck Live Nation is. Them just learn. Be not teach them. But it is what it is. What did they say about Alkaline using Live Nation, class? What did they say about Alkaline needing to use Live Nation? It's called checkmate. That is it, Data fam. It's called, that's why them have to run wrong my name. Them can't come to me with them bullshit. They have to go to conference room when I pull up facts and stats. But them can't that with me. What did they say, class? Look like we don't know. All right then. Okay. Since you don't blood clot, no worries. Exhibit. Oh wait, somebody typed. They get 70% while the artists get 60%. Okay.
You don't say. You don't say. Who was it? He didn't say.
Now, please to pay attention to the screen, to the ricochet of the motherfucking century, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, make move from it, because we know, I don't like we when we talk about we for like 9 hours, you know. Talk about no, quick and fast. All right, watch it now. So, the Such Child show, it go on good. It go on good, and you don't know a Live Nation around it already, and you see me? Yeah, so them can't come back so them get 100% of money. Live Nation around it. If Live Nation never paid you up front first, you can't say you get 100% of money. As this don't look good at all for people who are outside of our camp. I tell we what to say. People who are outside of our camp want to tell we what to say. Then this can't look good. How this look good? This can't look good.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
And so the Gaza fans and whatever, social media is just a strange place.
It's very strange.
It is.
A lot of mental illness is on social media.
On display.
Now, class in session, ladies and gentlemen. The smell of ricochet is eminent, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is what happens when you make yourself a fucking useful idiot. You see, when you're digging a pit, you have to always think about the second motherfucking hole. When you don't think about the second hole, this is where you now run up into NiickSFB, blood clot, brick wall. So say what you have to say again about Live Nation. Go ahead.
The Such Child show, it go on good. It go on good, and you don't know a Live Nation around it already.
Oh wow.
And you see me? Yeah. So them can't come back so them get 100% of money. Live Nation around it. If Live Nation never paid you up front first, you can't say you get 100% of money.
Oh wow.
So based on what we say, Live Nation never pay. It's a partnership, and we get fucked. Because Live Nation now find the venue and go no. They got a 30% of the blood clot venue money you now get. Me can't tell them that I will not get the bar. In case you don't know, me know all show run. Nobody can trick you. You're not getting the bar. Kerry can't consignment liquor go in there. That don't work.
Make your place nice. Yo, I apologize to tell about your mother too. You see? Real talk, big man thing. You see me YouTube and all. Place can nice. You see?
If
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He did.
Please to come to the front of the class and say cheese. So guys, judging from the Live Nation executive, as he call himself here, so with Miami, so with Live Nation being on the bill for the Miami show and the Brooklyn and every other show again, is it okay for me to say that Vybz Kartel is not going to get 100% of the money? Because Live Nation is not going to give him the venue and also let him get the tickets. So more no. Hold on. I got to bring you to the front of the class. Let me bring you to the front of the class. Hold on.
Oh, tell you what. You suck your mother. You let me move your pussy hole and come down.
Wait, wrong one. Let me find you here. Let me bring you to the front of the class so you can understand that. Stop chat bullshit when you don't know about that. You don't know one fuck about music business to pussy class. Come here.
Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing past stage? Where's that?
You suck your mother. You let me move your pussy hole and come. Child show, it a go on good. It a go on good, and you don't know a Live Nation around it already. And you see me? Yeah, so them can't come back so them get 100% of money. Live Nation around it. If Live Nation never paid you up front first, you can't say you get 100% of money. So based on what we say, Live Nation never pay, is a partnership, when you get fucked. Because Live Nation now find the venue and go no. That got a 30% of the blood clot venue money you now get.
Okay.
You can't tell them that I will now get the bar.
Okay.
In case you don't know, me know all show run.
Yeah.
Nobody can trick you. You're not getting the bar.
Okay.
Kerry can't consignment liquor go in there. That don't work like that.
Right. Now we have the idiot Ricochet himself, naturally. Yes, so Kartel is not going to get the bar, guys. So no Straight Vibes rum will be sold at the fucking event.
You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
So, judging by his standards, people, Vybz Kartel will only be getting 30% of that show in Miami.
Why are you crying?
Is it? These are the things why the illiterate fucks are afraid of debating with me, you know. Because they know that when it comes to the logistics and it comes to the business of music, I do it the best. Guy, listen to me and listen to me again, guy. When you talk about these big arenas that the artists are performing in now, you fucking clown, yes, Live Nation has the monopoly over all of them. Good. So, if Vybz Kartel is going to be doing venues with 20,000 up, 15,000 up, 10,000 up, 9 out of 10 chance it's going to have to be done through motherfucking Live Nation. Right. So when you say that Alkaline fans them can't hype say them sell out show because Live Nation is a part of it, it simply means what is good for the goose is good for the gander. So you can't hype say Vybz Kartel sell out no blood class show because Live Nation part of it. You so dumb you sound idiot?
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
When you flop yourself on the YouTube streets, I will be here to remind you of what you're saying. So by your standards here, shithead, by your standard here, you're trying to tell us that Live Nation, that is basically the promoters for New Rules, and I tell you it's a partnership, but I guess what I said doesn't make sense for you. So yeah, so 30% Alkaline I get. I break it down too now and show and say the face value of the ticket, that's what the artist and the team gets, and then the other, expenses and the additional $7 stuff like that, the facility fees, break it down many times. I guess I have to break it down again. People, pay attention. Delroy Garden, big up yourself. Zion, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Mitch Rap, big up yourself. My general, I see you, hold on, away dog gone. John Star. Marshall, yes. Big up yourself, Marshall. People, support the live stream one at a time. Today was very underperforming on the live stream, but I say go, sometime coffee, sometime tea, as long as you don't understand the ball game. Alright, so Live Nation, let us pull up Alkaline here and just kind of teach these dumb fucks. Because now you're going to hear them teach the same thing that I'm teaching about Live Nation, as always. Ricochet, as always. You know what I'm saying? Them have a copy with the teacher, I tell them, no. Yeah, that's a that, this a that there. Cool. So, let us pull up this one for you here so you guys can understand the ball game. So we have Alkaline, boom. So you see like this ticket right here that says $87. For those who didn't learn from the first time, listen to the teacher now because it shall be recited over there. Good. So you click $87 here, people, and then you're going to go over to where you see the $87. What is going on with my screen here? Zoom out. What is going on? Hold on. Reset this. Good. Now, over here, people, if you want to know how Live Nation get paid, it's on their website. You can check it out as well. If you're not a signed artist to Live Nation, then this is how you get paid here. You see where it says £75 right here? That's the face value of the ticket. The face value of the ticket. Where it says booking fee here, you dumb fuck, the $9, the £9.50, whatever, pence or whatever them call it. That right there, that's what the booking agent gets. So Ticketmaster, which is owned by Live Nation as well, that's what they get. The facility fee, which is $3 or £3, I should say, and 25 here, that is what goes to the tissue, the consignment people, them will work on the concession stands, I should say, the security, all of that. Anything that has to deal with the facility fees, the upkeep of the facility, that's what they get. Now, the transaction fee is another thing right here to just deal with the transaction between you, the payer, and you don't know the whole system of the transaction, all right? That is also going towards the company, you idiot. Because if they own Live Nation, dumb fuck, they're going to get this transaction fee. Stupid idiot. Now, when you calculate these 9, 3, and this 5 right here, you get approximately £15, right? That's what you get right there, £15. In 75 plus 15 is how much, you idiot? It's going to bring you to £90 and 25 cents, dumb fuck. So when I tell you that Alkaline had to use Live Nation to acquire the venue, because you don't know, last venue, them rip off the door, one bugger sitting. Live Nation have the ownership of many of these big venues, so that's what the artists are going to use. Instead of you taking that teaching and learn, because Cartel is going to have to use them as well, you fucking clown. Barclays is also Live Nation, just so y'all know. We're telling about this when me and Liberty have the back and forth. But Garden, Madison Square Garden, why Alkaline can't perform Madison Square Gardens are Barclays, and I'm say, Libra, listen, like, it doesn't work like that. You can't just go there and say you want to rent the venue, bro. There's monopolies over that shit. That is what I was talking about. You got to link Live Nation. So anyways, this £90 here, 75 goes to the artist or the team or the team that is putting on the show or the ball game or whatever it is. This is what they get, 75, and then everything else, the other £15 right here, that goes to Live Nation. So please, come to the front of the class and take a fucking picture. Is that clear? Is that clear for the classroom? Does the classroom understand how Live Nation works now? No, contrary to what I just explained to you guys right there, contrary to that, Live Nation also operates as a label, fucking clown. No, the type of label that Live Nation operates as, when you are signed to Live Nation, if you have a pulling power, Live Nation will sign you. No, with Live Nation signing you here, ladies and gentlemen, Live Nation controls the amount of price that they put on your goddamn ticket to go to the show. right? They also controls how much tickets you sell or you not sell. They also controls if you're actually selling tickets or not. So listen to this and listen to this good. I played it before. I can't find it right now, but let me just talk about it. Right? So I think it was Russ that was talking about this whole Live Nation thing. So what Live Nation will do when you sign a 20-day tour with them or a 20-day tour with them, what would happen here is that depending on the amount of tickets you're selling, if you're selling a lot of tickets, you're high in demand, they will raise the prices to make more money because they pay you up front. So that pay up front thing that the idiot was talking about, we learn over here, that is different from when you use Live Nation to actually acquire the venue. All their duties is to promote the show. Live Nation is a promoter. Also, they own the venue. So they promote the show and they own the venue. Simple, easy, not a rocket science, right? So cool. So with the persons that are signed to Live Nation now, where Live Nation controls the ins and outs of that event completely, that is when you will get paid upfront. So if you're doing a 20 show, they'll pay you at $5, $6, $7 million, depending on your, depending on your power, right? They pay you that. Once they pay you that, they are the ones that are in control of the show because now they have to recoup that 20 million. Simple like that. So if your ticket is going for $100 and they're realizing that it's not selling, Live Nation will drop your fucking price to $20 without your approval because I feed them show. Them pay you already. So that's why I said Live Nation operates as a label as well. So labels that sign artists, same thing, just like with Live Nation. If your album not sell, they have control over lowering the price, hiking the price if you're selling. They have control over all of that. Simple, dog. So if you're not recouping the money for Live Nation, you are going to face being dropped from the label as well. Live Nation. And you show them cancel and you look like a fucking flop in the street. Simple. No, in the academics thing that we were playing, they actually talked about Live Nation. I just forgot to play that part. So listen.
Look, with your tongue out, you got to squat.
I do that because he must.
Come back from court, you got to squat. Went to jail, no.
By the way, shot, we got 12,000 in here. I'm about to give you a mic then.
Now we share a mic.
No, I have two mics, nigga. All right, we just share a mic, nigga.
Yeah, like that.
All right, hold on.
You want a Henny?
Yeah.
Or we can put it in
No.
cup?
Nigga, I mean, this shit could be on camera. What the hell?
All right.
What do you think this is?
Yeah, you saw my big red chair? We call that the Billy chair. That's Billy.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Oh, there's snakes.
Yo, so would you say that the best way, right? The best way to kind of show that you lit now, if sales are so manipulated, you think it's like touring? Because nigga, you can't bot like ticket sales. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't bot ticket sales.
Listen.
You can't bot ticket sales. You can't. You know what I mean? Live Nation do be selling out their shit by itself on promotion, like for real. You know that.
Yeah,
like Live Nation will sell it out, and if your shit doing bad,
special promo on
they'll run like them niggas will give away like 100. Yeah, Live Nation will give out like 70,000 tickets to the radio station.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
At this point, I could take a fucking vacation, bro. What did he just say? Live Nation will give out like 70,000. I think he's over exaggerating still. But he's saying Live Nation will give out like 70,000 tickets to the radio stations to give away on the hour every hour. I'm just saying, bro. Jano, if your show not performing, bro, they'll give away fucking tickets. But again, there's two aspects of Live Nation, dumb fuck. You have the part where you're signed to Live Nation for 10, 20, 15 shows, whatever it is, the tour. They take care of your show, promotion, all of that shit. You have that aspect, and then you have the aspect where you connect with them to get the venue. Simple like that, bro. Not rocket science. Go on again.
Live Nation will sell it out, and if your shit doing bad,
special promo on
they'll run like them niggas will give away like 100. Yeah, Live Nation will give out like 70,000 tickets to the radio stations. Like, yo, get these shits out every 30 minutes on a phone call. Yo, they be calling themselves. Like, they tell their niece, yo, radio stations that call their niece and be like, yo, you the lucky 7th caller. Like,
yo, this is why they got you out of here, nigga.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Yo, 2020 when you was saying it and you was on some shit like
people, just believe in on the vlogger, yeah? Them something I will been a teacher a long time. So when you hear man attack bullshit, I say, oh, Live Nation only pay 30%, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, nigga, no, bro. There's two aspects to it, bro. You link Live Nation for get a venue, dog. Or you sign to Live Nation for them pay you up front, and then them keep the show for you, and they control the ticket sales, bro. If you flop, them drop it is what it is. You go into the red, you have to do some free show and recoup back the money for them. That's how it works, bro. You know what I mean? Live Nation, Nia Shane, Live Nation is a promotional company and a booking agent. No, they work as a label as well that can sign artists to do promotion and the booking for them. So, all right. So, let me explain better. So, Nia Shane, you as an artist, right? And you want to do a 15-day tour or whatever. Yeah, you have an album and you want to do a 15-day tour, a 15-spot tour, right? You link Live Nation, your numbers look good, blah, blah, blah. You have your resume show, say, yo, you can pull this amount of people, blah, blah, blah. They, Nick, like the man look your channel, like the man, Nick, like them man look at, I don't know what I say still, I probably say him like the channel. But listen, simple like this, my G, right? Good, you copy and paste from Google, right? So it promotes, operates, and manages ticket sales for live events internationally, owns and operates entertainment venues, and manages the careers of music artists, right? So the part about managing careers of music artists, simple like this. If you are the artist, Nia Shane, you drop an album, whatever, you want to do a 15-day tour, you reach out to Live Nation, or Live Nation reach out to you with an offer like, hey, we can give you a 15 dates, you know what I'm saying? Put you in some venues, you know what I mean? Some 15,000 venues, 20,000 venues, whatever it is. They will get the venues and stuff. Once you sign on that line, they're going to be like, all right, cool. Listen, like, for us to do this 15-day tour, we're going to give you $20 million. All right? I'm just throwing out numbers out there. Don't quote me on the numbers. But boom, they throw out a 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 2 million, whatever it is. They pay you up front for those 15 dates. Now, what happens after that is that your motherfucking fan equity better start working, my nigga. Because if that fan equity don't start working, you get fucked. You get me? I say they're going to be throwing out tickets. They're going to be giving away tickets, and you're going to be in the red, right? But you know what? I have to go find this Russ video because, yo, y'all going to really need to hear what Russ has to say about this. Nigga got all emotional too when he was talking about it. You see what I'm saying? Let me see if I really want that video there, cause bro, him explain it perfectly, and I'm like, damn, like niggas really don't understand. So when you hear the idiot them over the other side, I try bash Alkaline with Live Nation, and I'm just like, bro, like seriously, dog, like why the fuck would you do that when Cartel is going to need them? Like we know the majority of the venues that Cartel can pull in, bro. He's going to need Live Nation, bro. He's going to need Live Nation to promote the show as well, bro. Like, I just the truth. Is what I say. But anyways, we can't find the Russ one, but the youth did that say something on it still. A good youth. You know, watch that one now.
So as I'm sure everybody's all aware, Live Nation is making headlines in the last 48 hours. And for once, it's not horrible stuff. It actually looks like Live Nation has got a big W on their hands for once. The entire music community is kind of celebrating this. I've seen bands going crazy on Twitter. I've seen fans going crazy. Like, yeah, Live Nation's finally going to take care of the bands. For anybody watching this on YouTube later, we're currently live on Twitch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Live Nation has announced a new program called the On the Road Again program, where they are going to eliminate merchandise fees that they take from bands at, I believe it was somewhere around 70 or 80 of their club venues, which is about 2,000 capacity-ish and lower. Also going to be giving $1,500 to each artist that plays at their shows. Like $1,500 on top of what they're already getting paid, according to their program. Looks great on paper.
But wait, there's more.
Like with any time I see anything with Live Nation, my first gut immediate reaction when I saw this was, what's the catch? There's a catch. There has to be. It's Live Nation. Live Nation isn't doing something like this out of the goodness of their own hearts. Their PR will make it seem like they are, for sure. But there's got to be catches in this. There's got to be stipulations. And in the last 48 hours, I've done my research, and I've even talked to friends that I have that work at Live Nation venues, and they have told me there are catches. And today we're going to go over all this. But before we really dive in here, because I feel like this is a topic where people might see my YouTube channel for the first time, if anybody's watching this and be like, oh, what's this guy's background? Why should I listen to what this guy says? For anybody that's new here, I've been touring in the music industry for 18 years. A few of those years where I was in an actual band playing all over the place, including Live Nation venues. But for the majority of it, I've been working for bands. Over the years, I've been a merchandise manager for a couple different companies, one of those being Live Nation merchandise, club bands to arena and stadium bands. I've been a backline tech, so guitars, drums, bass, stuff like that. I've done lighting. I've done a lot of different things. Most recently, I was the North American tour manager for the Electric Callboy tour that was right here. So most of the venues we did on that are venues that are a part of this On the Road Again program. So all these Live Nation venues. So I don't know everything, but I do have a good grasp on what goes on in the music industry. So today I want to share some of that knowledge. So to start this off, let's look at the actual official Live Nation announcement. So I'm not like mixing up words or anything. I want to show you exactly what they released a couple days ago. Willie Nelson's On the Road Again inspires new program for developing artists and crew. Live Nation has launched On the Road Again, a new program created with the legendary Willie Nelson to support developing artists and the integral teams that support them. Developing artists playing in clubs are the backbone of live music. Almost every artist plays clubs at some point in their career. According to live music charts from Pollstar, there are 4,000 venues in the United States, and small venues host about 70% of all shows each year. These hardworking artists are impacted the most as tour costs rise and fluctuate. Even as the music industry is experiencing unprecedented growth, Live Nation wants to do more to help the live music careers of these talented artists, as well as the hardworking crews that operate behind the curtain. I don't know what Willie Nelson actually has to do with this, other than just being like...
Hold on it. Pause him for a second. I found it. John Billen. That's the guy. Watch this.
Oh, way too for the last 6 years and 7 years, it has been to this is the time to talk about this. It's been I've processed it long enough, and I can kind of like generally announce what really happened and whatever. But I've always fallen in and out of love with the idea of notoriety and whatever. So being an artist was always a battle for me. It was always some sort of like weird like fight or something to that degree. But
watch this.
Basically, I got to a place in my career, we sold out 10,000 people at Jones Beach. I mean, it was like the height of everything for me, and it was right around the time I figured out how my Live Nation contract worked. And
Pause. No, he's going to explain how the Live Nation contract worked. Now, he was signed to Live Nation, right? The difference with working with Live Nation versus signed, he was signed to Live Nation. So listen to this. Click the like button, guys. Support the stream, all right?
Right around the time I figured out how my record deal actually worked.
And how did that make you feel?
Oh man, it was like panic attacks. It was like, oh my gosh, if A plus B equals C, like I'm never gonna pay this back. I'm gonna be on the road 11 months a year just trying to pay back. And we can get into that.
But also, like, that's crazy because think about it. You're at the very, very top, but then there's a thing that people don't understand. It's the business part of it.
Yeah. And Live Nation is they're going 12. They're getting everybody coming 12 ways, 12 times a Tuesday. We can get into that, and that's what I'm.
Are you with Live Nation?
No, I paid myself out of the deal, and I had to pay 25% extra on what they advanced me.
Shh. Stop right there, sir. So he had to pay himself out the deal, and he also had to pay 25 extra on what they advanced him. So the money that was given to him for the shows, for example, the 2 million example, he had to pay 25% on top of that, plus the amount that he didn't get to recoup out of that 2 million. So basically, he had to pay, let's say he made $1 million for them. He had to pay them the 1 million additional to bring it to the 2 million, and then he had to pay 25% of the 2 million itself. So yeah, they dig him deep. But listen.
But it's like when you figure that out on the road and you're thinking, man, why did we buy 300 rolls of toilet paper? Why do we have to spend this much on catering every day?
So what he's talking about with the toilet paper and catering and stuff like that, when he signed to Live Nation, Zine, they're going to, just like a record label, they're going to charge you for the tour bus. They're going to charge you for your friends going in hotels. They're going to charge you for the room service. All of these things that you think that you're getting for free because you're signed to a label and, oh, you're living the nicest life. You're getting all the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, all of this shit as a signed artist. All of that thing is adding to your bill. You get me? I said, they don't tell you this shit until you ask for an audit. They say like, oh shit, well, your bill is at 2 million. And they signed you for 1 million. So you know you in the red for $1 million already. Differently and apart from the the profit that they actually calculate from that 2 million that they invest you in. You feel what I'm saying? So he's saying with Live Nation, all of the toilet paper, like they'll be like, yo, we ordered 300 toilet paper, it came up to X amount of $1,000. That's your bill, bro. You get me? So all that is added towards you recouping for Live Nation. That's how it is when you're signed to Live Nation, people. But listen, it gets very interesting.
Toilet paper. Thinking, man, why did we buy 300 rolls of toilet paper? Why do we have to spend this much on catering every day? No one's eating the pizza. We're throwing out pies. Wait a second. What? In my contract, it says
because it's not their money.
You got to spend this much on catering, and it comes out of my pocket.
Yeah.
But then I have to pay in advance back. And by the way, the advance that you have to give me is only on hard ticket sales. So the concept's called peanuts, parking, and alcohol. So when I sell out 10,000 people at Jones Beach, the person who buys a $20 hot dog, I don't see a dime of that. The person who buys $40 for parking, I don't see a dime of that. And the person who buys a $20 vodka and Red Bull, I don't see a dime of that.
Stop. So what he's saying right here, when Live Nation keeps your show, all the money that is made from the bar, just like what Battyface said, oh, Kerry can't bring in the consignment, Cartel can't bring in straight vibes. I just say go. So he's saying that the consignment, the bars, all of the peanuts, anything that you buy at the concession stand, that does not go towards the budget. That does not go towards the investment that they made into you, bro. Does it mean it's only ticket sales? So if your ticket is $100, that is every ticket we sell, it will deduct out of the 2 million them investing in you. For example, so if you sell 10,000 tickets at $100, that's what? $1 million? Wait. Yeah, $1 million. Good. Oh, my math's good, right? So if you sell that $100 per ticket and a 10,000 ticket, that's $1 million. So that gets deducted out of the 2 million they invested in you. But remember, there's interest that you have to. Them now gonna invest 2 million in you for just make back their money. Nobody invests money into something to make back the same money. That's redundant. That's stupid. All right, but they only recoup the money from ticket sales. So the bar, the concession stand, all of these things, you're not going to get that. You're not get that. Them a pocket that. You see it? So they're making. Cause remember, when you have 10,000 people come to an event, bro, give or take 1,000 of them is gonna buy drinks. A drink is for $10. That's $10,000. That just an example. It's probably gonna be more than that because you're gonna buy more than one drink, whatever. Buy a bottle for $300, whatever. I'm just giving you guys an example, right? So that money, it's not going to come out of what Live Nation invested in you, right? This is only if you're signed to Live Nation. Now with Cartel, we can't talk for Cartel, we can't talk for Alkaline. Alkaline is signed to Live Nation. He just has to use them to get that venue. So the ticket price that I show you, the $75 of Alkaline ticket, that's the face value. Alkaline get that. The $9 for the booking fee and the other $3 for the facility fee, that goes to the toilet papers and all of that. When you're signed to them, bro, all of that shit, you get fucked. Is what I said. The facility fee, all of this, the toilet paper, it's basically you where pay that, but they don't tell you until the tour done and make you know, say, all right, we grossed $500 million, we invested $502 million, you owe me $2 million. You get me? So that's how they get you. But listen to him.
See a dime of that, and the person who buys a $20 vodka and Red Bull, I don't see a dime of that. And then you advance me $1 million and tell me I'm rich to then find out that you're making $4 million a night, and it takes me 36 shows to pay back the $1 million you advance me.
It's a loan.
It's a fake loan.
It's a fake loan that it's like we're gonna give you a loan so you can make our money off of your creation.
Yes. But I figure, and then it hit me. Oh my gosh, they own all the venues. It's a monopoly. So then now they just want my body in this room so they can sell food and alcohol and whatever. So then they're gonna make tons of money. And then they got me like schlepping around the United States talking about I want to be famous.
You don't say. You don't say.
Who was it?
He didn't say.
No fame, give me fortune. Thank you. Alkaline 10 steps ahead of Live Nation. Yo, use them motherfuckers to get the venue, but we ain't signing to them motherfuckers, bro. Nope. You ain't gonna use me to pull crowd for come buy your liquor, your food, and you earn off of me. Fuck that. Give me the venue, give me my bumbuckler face value on my ticket. That's it. That's what Alkaline is doing, dumb fuck. So you see, Cartel do the same thing now. Unfortunately, Popcorn had to sign with Live Nation for his Greatest E tour. Obviously, it never get for done because of low ticket sales. You know that go. Bruce, don't even try to debate me on this, dog. Please don't. Just hear me attack with artists and just continue to your shelter rock shit. All right. But yeah, Popcorn did sign with Live Nation for his tour for Great Easy, and it never fully get done. A lot of dates got cancelled. It is what it is. Tickets was not selling as how they expected, right? So with Popcorn, I don't know if he paid his shit out, but yeah, that shit fucked up for him.
They own all the venues. It's a monopoly. So then now they just want my body in this room so they can sell food and alcohol and whatever. So then they're going to make tons of money. And then they got me like schlepping around the United States talking about, I want to be famous, being on Instagram, trying to be this, that, and the third. So when you figure that out, and at the time, this is right when I first got with my wife.
I want to be famous. Oh my God, I sell out tons of tickets. Yo, I'm doing the biggest venues in America. Who's making the bulk of the money? Oh, Joe Bogdanovich. Oh, AKA Live Nation. Oh, makes sense now, right? Fucking clone.
This, that, and the third. So when you figure that out, and at the time, this is right when I first got with my wife, I was having panic attacks. I was like, wait a second. Joe Schmo pays $20 for a hot dog, and I don't see that. And if I'm only making my advance back on hard ticket sales, that means I have to sell out every single venue in order to not go in the red, because I'm only paying my advance back on hard ticket sales. And by the way, they reserve the right in the contract to put the tickets on sale.
Shit.
So when it's $100 a ticket and they do their summer blowout sale, the tickets are only $10. So instead of me paying back $90 a ticket, right before I go on tour, they drop a John Bellion sale and the tickets are only $10. We can get into it, but then you have to pay back the $1 million they gave you off of $10 a ticket rather than the $90 they told you they were going to sell the tickets for, because now you're doing arenas.
What? Because now you're doing arenas. Not everything that glitters is fucking gold. So let me break that shit down. Instead of them leaving the ticket at $100, they drop that shit to $10. So instead of $100 per ticket, which if you sell out $100 per ticket with 10,000 people, that's $1 million, right? Instead of making $1 million to trap you, they lower the price, blowout sale, 50% off, Black Friday sale. That's what they do. So you, instead of you repaying them the $100 per ticket, it's now $10. It just extended your fucking time under them. It just extended you having to go repay them now. But remember, they're getting paid from the liquor stand. They're getting paid from the hot dog stand. They're getting paid from the pizza stand. So they're not losing because they're getting paid regardless. So they're trapping you, stupid fuck. So now everything that glitters, yo, I'm doing arenas, bro. I'm doing stadiums, bro. When you see Live Nation on that shit, dog, you got to know if it's a partnership or if it's a fucking tour that you're doing with Live Nation. That's all I'm saying, bro. You got to know the difference, nigga.
Now you're doing bigger shows. And they're like, they got you coming 12 times a Tuesday.
When you found all this out, were you in the middle of a tour? Were you still having to...
Yeah, I was in the middle of a breakdown. I was in the middle of like oh my God. And then I'm like, if that's the case, what does my record contract look like? What does my publishing contract look like?
If you don't mind me asking, where was this business mind before you signed the papers?
It's a business mind of a young Italian kid that only knows the lawyer in his neighborhood. That when I was paid $10,000 when I signed my first publishing deal, I thought I was rich forever. You know, I think that's the idea. I think there's somewhat of it's not going to be some like giant, this is the Matrix thing, but like there is a group of people that wait to prey on new ideas that are coming from natural places to then put a amount in front of you that is the most you've ever seen in your life. And
Stop. What he's basically saying right there, you are fucking vultures waiting to see that you're making numbers, pulling crowds, then come to you with a contract. Yo, we gonna pay you $20 million. For example, I even go fucking cap Joe Bogdanovich, bro. It is what it is, bro. It's business. You see, Cartel is a feasible person you could use right now to make some money. Like, yo, bro, I'm gonna pay you $1 million or whatever he got paid, but they're gonna own the show. They're gonna own the rights to the streaming, all of that. It is what it is, right? So he's saying that the business mind that he had at the time wasn't there because he was just broke and, you know, trying to get through. So once they come and offer you some money, bro, you're gonna feel like this is the biggest money you ever made in your life. You're not gonna not want to sign the deal. So that's basically what he's saying until he actually sign it and realize that he just trapped himself. You get me? So that's why every time when there's a people sign to labels and yo, the person are better than Alkaline or better than the artist, then no, dog. Like the independent artists will actually pull crowd independently, bro, selling records independently, bro. Probably not getting a gold or a platinum, but he's probably better off than you. That's just the truth, bro. You get me? I said the full video link is right there and you can go watch it.
You're not realizing what it is. It's like I'm eating ramen noodles every night. You gonna give me 10 grand to make beats when I was selling them for $25 a pop? Like, I'll take that.
But
and then you're like 4 years later, you're like, oh, you're catching 86% of my royalties overseas, and yada yada. After you have your first hit, you're like, wait a second, the math's not mathing at all. Like,
there's good news in this, right? There was
Absolutely.
There's a Christian song that I just recently heard, and it says, "If it's not good, it's not over." And I love that line because if it's not good, that means that God's not done with it,
Yeah.
right?
To answer you, I'm so sorry. I went so far off because there's so much information. But you said, what's it like to make a hit for, or to make a record for? Because the hit you don't control.
Yeah.
The culture control. God controls that. That's
Hey
a whole
man,
other thing.
I think you control it. Like, very humble of you. I think you
I've
control
had a
it,
lot
man.
of swings. I had a lot of records that didn't work and that did work. I was an artist for myself, and I was creating for myself. And before, by the grace of God, I had a giant record with Eminem and Rihanna, right? That basically paid for me to be like, okay, I could finally be an artist because I could use the money I made from this to fund my artist career.
What was the name of that?
The Monsters.
Yeah. You control it, man.
I've mentioned that song.
Did you see how he didn't even name it?
Like, I'm so
Yeah,
over it.
he's like, I just did a little thing with the Rihanna. It's no big deal.
Yeah. So like, let's talk about all the other hits I have recently. That's the old hit. My brain starts talking to myself. Say the right thing at the right time. So when my whole contract thing started to really dissipate in my mind, it's like it opened up this whole reality of what this whole thing was. And I as my wife is my witness, it was 10,000 people at Jones Beach in my hometown. It's crazy. This early is terrible to get emotional already.
Don't cry, you. Will it?
I got off stage. I said, I'm done. I'm done.
So you stopped your tour?
You said you're done?
I finished my tour.
But you're not.
Oh, no, absolutely. But it's just like, I've had this conversation millions of times for the last 6 years. And I've been so blessed to make music for other people, to keep my ideas alive. Like John Batiste, Bieber, talented people, man, that have decided to work with me, that I'm in a better position now to release my own stuff. I'm gonna have to go on a tear, but I want to move back home. I just, all right, God, it's all right.
You submitted.
It's over for me. I told my wife I'm gonna work at McDonald's. It's over. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna have a studio in the basement. I'll work with my friends and we'll see what happens. And it was like, pew, 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 hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. And it was like, I'm just very grateful looking back on it, because it's just like, this is the first time I told the story. So when you see I don't have social media on my phone. I haven't had it for 6 years.
Yeah, I asked him to go on YouTube yesterday, and he literally went to www. I go, hey man, are you 50? What do you get the app? He goes, no, dude, I don't. And then I texted him this morning. By the way, like just to
Yo, all I'm hearing is fucking Alkaline. Chano star. Alkaline they even do media. After that, you to realize, say, yo, him sign a fucked up deal, bro. Your dog just say, you know what? Me just have my studio in my basement. What hit. My fan base there. Whatever works. And I'm gonna say hit after hit after hit as an independent fucking artist. Yo. Bro. Nobody tell me about no fucking neutral fans. Nobody tell me about none of that bullshit, bro. Your fanatics is your core, dog. You need for keep your core fan base, brother. You need that shit. Is he in? The dog just explain everything, get emotional. I said, Jano, youth. She don't even know, bro. I'm better off right now. I work with the people them where, you know what I say, where round me, where give me a little strength right now. Cause once my out of that deal there, that was it, bro. You get me? This is why Alkaline is a boss, you're a boss. Nothing more fulfilling like working for yourself and calling your own shots. It's called playing the long game. Exactly, Tisha. Truly, they have no understanding of that. But anyways, people, watch this. Yo. Yeah, man. That's a recap of Sylvina. But blessings and respect to everybody who check in, you know what I'm saying? Was a good class. I think a lot of people learned some things today. Again, those who they on the channel long time, them something me and learn that long time. You see it? But big up to everybody. One up, big up yourself, Wally B, Rook Took, big up yourself, respect for the super chat them. So I mean I say everybody else, you know it go. Appreciate the love and the support. Ellie Citadel, Mitch Rap, Tisha, Naya Shane, Brains Dan, Era Code, Taisha, let me see who else was here. Young Guns, big up yourself. You see what I say? Cool's Jam Radio 103, big up yourself. Data Fam, big up on yourself. You know it go one night time. When the reason them potent, people them not too support it. That's why we kind of just, you see what I say? Just do some other freestyle, car. Boy, it don't make no sense me go potent, yeah, man. The people them not like them content. I say it go. But anyways, Giovanni, big up yourself. Good session. That is it. Big up to everybody. We appreciate the good session them still, but you know what I mean? That's why more why we just done so. Honestly, me I tell you the truth, dog. You see me? Done so pay the bills. Me I tell you the God almighty truth. But it is what it is. We have to corrupt the thing a little bit and switch the accent sometime and just keep it potent. You see it? Ricochet, big up yourself. Vendetta Queen, you know the thing come down. Robert, Thomas, big up yourself. We'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow Wednesday. We'll see you go on the ball game. There you see it? Delroy, big up yourself. Tisha on the playback. That is it. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you know the thing come down. It's your boy NiickSFB, top ranking Sally Foundation. What? Hello.
God know me sorry, me can't read it dark. I would have big up someone, you know. I tell you now. Someone name spell fuck up youth and look fuck up. Me we gonna try pronounce it. So just big up everybody, you see me? Yeah.
Why style? You don't know enigmatic I represent for NiickSFB. Top ranking. You know damn thing. Yo Nick. Foundation of the solid. Big league this to mix brick with pallet. Sauce. Them never sauce. Yo Nick. Channel unique. Never ever average. Who got the facts when the cap never lacking. Sauce. Them never sauce. Just believe me now. Flat tough and yard same when you're foreign. Potent reason make them brain damage. Sauce. Them never sauce. Yo Nick. Drop content, back a content. You want listen, you want learn, you want have sense. Corrupt the thing a little bit of switchy accent. School anybody when not get it, make them have sense. Vendetta vlogger them not the backbench. Fans they out, figure, then I lock strength. And you know a madman thing. Top ranking, SFB. I mean I say yo, subscribe to NiickSFB on the YouTube. Yeah. Support the movement. And don't hold no loose meds. Yeah.